So as we get started, you're Chris Dawson.
Chris.
And I'm Chris, and I'm Matt. We're doing Learning Mission 2, which is basically a U.S. Battalion minus attacking a Russian company platoon plus. This is at the NTC map, and U.S. are attacking from the west to the east. We've got basically the defensive positions here along phase line Chevy. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is go through my planning process. And there's one part that we haven't talked about here, and I'm not even sure if it's supposed to be done in Learning Mission 2. I've got it as my notes here about engineering points. But I can set up wire and mines, and I do it secretly, okay? But I'm going to show you how I do it, and
Sure.
then so you're going to have some inside information, right?
All right.
But so first off, I want to figure out, like, what are the paths? If this is what I'm defending, I know you're coming from this way. What are the paths we can go? Well, we've already talked about that's blocked because of our northern boundary with our sister unit. We've got brown cut here, and then we have this wide open area. So this is probably going to be where most of your forces are going to come. You could try and push through this way with something, maybe to do anything. So I want to shut this pass down. I don't want people to go through there. So whenever I am doing engineering points, I think it's page 30. I'm telling myself I got 18 points. I think that's about what we could do. So for the Russian, I have a limit of 6 entrenchments, 3 wires, and 3 minefields. This is the cost for each.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to have the BMPs in an entrenchment. Okay, so these are the entrenchments. So that's what, 8 points right there. Because entrenchments are better than cover, right? They're like pre-prepared positions, not just ad hoc positions. Okay, and then for minefields, I'm going to put a minefield. It's black here. No, I'll do it here. And then wire in front of it. So that's another 5. And I'm going to do the same thing down here. I'm going to put minefield there and wire here. Okay. So that's 10. So that's 8 points there, 5 and 5. All right. So I'll leave those out there just so we can see them. But that's how I would spend these points, right? So now what I want to do next is, you don't want to put wire and minefield out there without having someone have the ability to see it, right? Because you don't want them to, like if a tree falls in the forest and it doesn't make a sound, right?
Right.
If you put wire and mine out there, you need to have somebody observing it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put someone here, and I'm going to put someone probably here, so I can observe it. Now, actually, you know what I might want to do? Well, I don't have. I might put this guy up here so that he can see all along there as you're coming in, calling artillery on you. Calling artillery there, because I think this is going to be your main avenue of approach. You can change it up. You can go the other way. You can do whatever you want.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yep.
That's where I would push through.
Yep. All right. So now I have to set up my mortars. The range on my mortars is not all the way across the board like the artillery. It is 27. Okay. So this is 27 here. So if I put up here, I could range all the way to that direct, all the way to the edge of the map. So what I need to find a spot here where I can put them. Now they're very vulnerable, right? Because they don't have a main gun or anything. Obviously, they're just firing that. So I want to shoot right around there. I'm gonna probably put them. I'm gonna put them in cover. Let's go here. No. I put them, so anything that's got a dot can be played, right?
Mm-hmm.
So see how I covered up those dots?
I see, yes.
Those cannot be played,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
So I'm gonna put them down here, and facing does matter. Okay, so that's the
Oh, it does?
that's the
Okay.
front of the vehicle,
Okay.
and then you got 2 sides and you got 3 backs.
Okay.
Okay, and that will affect both if when you're firing and when you're being shot at.
Okay.
So if you're shooting over your back deck, you're gonna get negative modifier.
I
If
see.
you're being shot at from your back deck, it's gonna be good for the bad guy.
Sure.
Right? Okay, so I'll put him down here. I'm gonna put him in cover. I need to get more of these out. You can start in cover, and no problem there. These guys are going to be in cover as well. And remember what I was saying before about how, you know, if you're not right up on top of them, you can't see them.
Right.
You know, so, but also everybody has. In fact, let's do this. Everybody has a facing, even infantry.
Okay.
So you want to make sure that your facing is where you want, so they can see that away. They can see 360, but
Right,
it just
right.
affects like where they can fire and
Right.
all that.
Right. Where they're aiming.
All right. Yep. All right. So now I'm gonna put, this is my SAM unit. I'm gonna dismount, right? So I'm gonna put my SAM guy kind of just right up here. He will also be covered. Hold on. Do something right quick. Okay. So cover for him. There's supposed to be different cover for different sides so that you can, you know,
Oh,
know that that's, you know, like whose cover that is. Is it
I
mine or
see.
yours?
I
Yeah.
see.
All right. So so now we're going to get into a little bit of defense planning, and so we have to look at the BMP here and what his range is, because his biggest weapon is the ATGM, the 85 spandrels. So it has a firepower of 13 and a range of 16. So I need to kind of know, if you're, as you're whipping around this corner or if you're coming out of this cut, what's 16 hexes away, because you can't double that, right?
Oh, right. Right. Yeah,
Right.
you'd
I
have-
can
yeah,
I
yeah.
can double the chain gun, the 30 millimeter, to 16. So I'm work with range 16 on both of them. So if I've got him here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. He can only range to right here from this position, which is probably okay, you know, because I don't want him engaged when you're coming up this way. And as soon as you're whipping around there, I want to be shooting. So I'm going to put that guy here. Actually, let me go one more hex further. Oh, I'm sorry. He can't start in there. He has to, because he can't get into that.
Oh,
So,
right.
So he has to be here, and he'll be in an what you call it? An entrenchment. Yep. So it's gonna be hard to get to. I'm gonna do the same thing with. Let's put this one. We'll put it here, out on this little ledge.
Purple's engineer.
Yep, purple's engineer. Okay, and then so those are the 2 entrenchments I had. So I'm going to set my SAM. Well, he was the carrier for the SAM, right?
Right.
Where did I put those guys?
Oh, you put them right here.
Oh, they're already out. Okay, good. So I'm going to kind of like play like, okay, that's what I would have done, you know, like in real life. I'm going to put him right next to it, right? So he can shoot down this way. And so basically I'm trying to create my engagement area right here.
Right.
With also the ability to cover this if you get something coming through here. I'm assuming, you know, and this is the bad thing, is that in this map, you know, we've got this artificial boundary here.
Right.
I wouldn't know that that's your artificial boundary, so I would probably be setting up something like this, you know, to cover that gap as well.
Right.
So in fact, let's just do that. Let's just say that I'm playing real, right? So I've got that covering that pass, but I know I would also have a sister unit to my north that was defending that way. So maybe that's kind of what's going on here.
Process.
Yeah, the thought process, right? All right, so I've got my tanks back here. They're going to be coming in. They'll probably be coming in down around this way. Now I've got another BMP that I need to place. That is my headquarters unit. So I've got basically 6 guns going that, 6 tubes firing that away. Now these guys have to be in command, right? So in the range is 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is probably about the furthest back I could put him.
Mhm.
Okay, and I'll put him in cover as well. Now, I've got another infantry squad that I can put somewhere, and I think what I want to do is what I did last time. I'm going to put him right here. So he's got short range, right?
Right.
2, you can double to 4. If I wanted to at a reduced thing. So that's going to basically keep him out of the line of fire from there. You can't see him. Maybe move him up a little bit. Well, so he's going to cause some problems for you. Oh, that's yours. More cover. So his intent is to disrupt your formation in my engagement area, right? So okay, so then I've got the battalion command. In theory, see how these are white?
Yes.
That means they are always in command because they're part of the battalion tactical group leadership. The ones that have color there, those are the ones that have to stay in command from their headquarters.
All right.
Okay. So I don't have to worry about these guys being in command. So basically, I've got another 2 tubes of two vehicles that I can use on this attack. And what I'm going to use them for is kind of like a little bit of I don't know. I might use them as a little bit of a reserve down here. I'll start them in cover as well. Basically, all my guys, anybody that starts on the field can start in cover, right? It costs to move in and out of cover when you get in the movement, so we'll talk about that here in a minute. All right, then I've got my UAV that I got to place and my TOC. So again, like I said, the TOC, I'm gonna move him way back here, kind of like if you're looking at him, you're not looking at my mortars or my other main line, right? I don't want to make it easy for your UAVs to cover both areas, and you'll see how that works here in a minute. So now my UAV, I'm gonna place. I have to place inside here. So I'll place it inside here, but then I'll show you how it moves later.
Okay.
So it really doesn't matter where it's at right now. He's in move mode. Okay. And we'll talk about how that works in a second. All right. So basically, this is my setup of my plan. What I have not done yet is plan my assets. So now let's look at what I've got as available for me and when I think I want to use it. So remember, we've got 12 turns,
Right.
which is basically 3 hours of engagement. Okay. So I've got my MLRS. So I'm going to want to use my MLRS probably somewhere in this vicinity, right? So how soon do I think you're going to be here? Well, if you're moving 9 and you're moving fast, let's say the fastest you could get here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 2 turns is the fastest you could get here.
Right.
Right. So I wouldn't want to put this until turn 3 on the track. Anyways, I think you're going to be slower than that. So I'm going to make it. 5. So I'm going to put my MLRS asset upside down so you don't see what it is.
Right.
On turn 5.
Then that would be something that, like, for me, I would write that down because I would not remember.
Well,
I'd
it's
flip
right
it over
there
and be like surprised. Oh, that's what I'm using this.
Oh
for.
yeah. No, that's true. Well, you can inspect your pieces as you go through there, right?
Like,
I mean, what you could do is like what I've done is I've put my cards in sequence of what that is, and so I know this is the first one coming and this is the second one coming. So to that point, I've got that one and I have committed it, right? So now it's going to move from the on-call stack to the committed stack. Okay, so I don't have to pay for that to commit it. Okay. All right, the next thing. I'm going to want to use this UAV swarm to disrupt you as you're moving forward, right? I want to harass you as far forward as I can.
Sure.
So I'm going to use the UAV swarm, and I'm going to put it on like it says enters from the friendly board edge, remove after it attacks when destroyed or after 3 turns. So basically, I've got 3 turns to get it there, and so I want to do it probably I'm going to put turn 2, just kind of, because you could slow roll coming on the board, right? You could say, oh, I'm only going to have half my stuff come on or something like that. So I'm going to put it on 2, just to, because it says what? How many turns?
3.
3 turns. That gives me some time. So again, I've got it up here. That's my second one. I've committed it. So now it's in the committed section here. Okay. Reinforcing fires and well, let's do casts. Okay. Again, you're going to be just like coming up this way. I want to, use some of my heavy assets to degrade you before you get into my engagement area, right? Because once you get in my engagement area, I've got a lot of stuff to hammer you, right? So I'm thinking I'm just going to do my cast a little bit early as well. Well, actually, I'm going to do it just probably right before the MLRS. So I'm going to put my cast on turn 4. So that will be the next one. Reinforcing fires. I really don't want to. Hold on. Who all can spot? He can spot. Where's the battalion command? Battalion command.
Oh, he's back there, yes.
Oh, and he doesn't have the. Oh no, here he is down here at the battalion command. There we go. Okay, so he can spot all the way that way. So let's do. And this is available for 3 turns. Reinforcing fires. I'm gonna put this on turn. Again, I'm gonna stagger it just a little bit. So I'm gonna put it on turn 6. So that'll give me 2 extra batteries of artillery around turn, or about an hour.
That's why I was reading what that was.
That's 2. Basically, you know how you've got your 1 battery of artillery?
Yeah.
That's 2 extra ones from Divardi that they've given to you for that time frame. So it's a division asset that is dedicated to 137 Armor or whoever you are during that time frame. That's those 45 minutes. Okay. Then I know you're going to start calling artillery in on me. So that's when I want my counter battery to come in. So I'm going to put that at turn 7. Okay. And I'm also going to do electronic warfare at that same time. Well, I'm going to do it a little beforehand. So I'm going to do electronic warfare before that, in case you decide to. I'm kind of guessing here, right? But I do know this is a sequence of events. It really depends on how fast you're going to get up here. I think you're going to come pretty fast, but you got to figure out what you're going to do. Are you going to, are you going to mess with this?
Right.
You got to mess with this. The question is, do you want to mess with that?
Right. Because you can't move in deployed mode. You can only squeak through there in column, right? Which means you're easy to shoot up.
Exactly. Yeah. So while you're in column, you're an easier target. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. And also, I believe you're not as effective as firing either, right? So
I believe that's correct.
Firing. Yeah, fire in column is a -2. Yeah. Exactly. Not as bad as being in column, but it still is not, because you're not deployed. Yeah, right. You're not. Yeah. So, what am I doing? I said this is going to be counter battery last. All right, so I'll do this EW right before that as well. So
now the electronic warfare
hold on.
messes with my ability to communicate with my troops and
set up. I have 3 options. I can either harass your fires network, which prevents you from firing indirect fire. I can attack your UAV network to destroy some of the UAVs, like if you're trying to find my talk or whatever like that, back in the back. Or I can pick a company, and that company is considered out of command. So in order for them to do anything, they're always going to have to roll the troop quality 13 in order to do that. I've done that before. I think the most effective use of this is the fires. So that's why I was just thinking here. I don't want to use it at the same time that I'm doing counter battery. Counter battery is going to be like, hey, you're shooting. That's the only time I can use my counter battery. So I'm going to put my electronic warfare a little bit forward in that, so that it only lasts 3 turns. Or no, hold on. During step 3, 4 turns. It lasts for an hour, but there's a chance that you can circumvent it, right?
Right.
So you can like figure it out, and then you're like, oh, they're okay. Everybody move to this net, right?
Okay.
So this could last 4 turns, or it could last one.
turn. Okay.
One, right?
Okay.
So I'm gonna put it back here on turn 5. So that's gonna go right after MRS. That's good. And it is committed. Now my assets are planned and my units are on the board. I'm basically, well, hold on. Am I done yet? I'm not done yet. I have to register 3 pre-plotted targets.
Oh.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to write them down.
And you said each hex is like what,
250 meters.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's 4 hexes to kilometer. Yep. I think
So
that's
like
right.
the MLRS is typically an area denial
Mm-hmm.
delivery system. So when
It
if
hits.
you put it here, it's all the hexes around it that are affected.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's a good, three quarters of a kilometer wide
Okay.
box
Yes.
that it's
All right.
landing it. So pre-plot 1, pre-plot 2, pre-plot 3. Now, I'm going to tell you, right? Again, you want oversight, right? So if you're going to be mucking around in here, it's going to slow you down. As soon as you move into wire, you have to stop, and then the next turn you can move out. So it slows you down. It kind of keeps you committed to it. So you usually will put some sort of pre-plotted register around an obstacle.
Right.
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 So I will do that here and there, and again, you can any hexes surrounding it. So I think I'm gonna do. So what is that? 1625. So we'll just do 1625, and then I'm gonna do the same thing up here. I'm gonna do 19. All
Okay.
right.
So the independent always goes in. You said.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Independent goes in all the time.
And then you got to pick one of the 3 for each one.
Exactly. And so you've got Alpha Company and Bravo Company. So in this case, if you're going to be moving a lot, you want to make sure you at least have a move. So you're I kind of do process of elimination. So you don't want that one.
Right.
Now the difference between this one and this one, kind of the fact that you could do a fire and maneuver, but you can't just do fire. So this is the more flexible one, right? But this one allows you to get 2 fires off if you want, or moves. So traditionally, you'd be using this probably until you got up to line of contact. But
Right.
you've got guys on the front slope of this here, so you could do this one as where fire maneuver. But when you're going to change it out, if you change it out between rounds, it's going to cost you an ops point to change it out. So
Okay. And I only have 2 of those, correct?
you get 2 each turn.
Okay.
So you'll build them up.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So okay. Yeah, so I can only fire once with this one and twice with this one.
Yep.
But if I do, I can't move.
Yeah, if you fire twice, you can't move.
Right.
Exactly.
But
Yep.
if you move, you can fire. Is that right?
Well, you can have opportunity fire.
Okay.
So if you move and someone shoots while you're moving, you can shoot back.
Right.
So that's why you do get to shoot when you have moved, but it's at an opportunity fire, which is there's a negative penalty to that a little bit. I think it's like a 10% or something.
Okay.
So, you can pick either one. I mean, I think at this point you're probably pretty good. I got to do mine as well. So where's mine up here? Okay, so I have this brigade independence that I have to put in mine because some of the assets that I have are brigade assets, not battalion assets. So I put it in here, but the other thing I want to show you is there's this. This is on the Russian side. You don't have to worry about it. But part of their doctrine is they have this march thing where all the companies in the battalion are going to have moved. So it's kind of like it's like a wave kind of movement type thing. So you can move a lot of forces at one time. Probably not going to be useful for me at all because I'm not moving. But that's something that you would, it's different about the Russians versus the Americans. Um,
Oh, everybody can rally. That's right.
yep, you can always rally.
How come B company is different? Oh, because it's infantry or mech.
Yeah, what do you mean? How is it
The
different?
cards are different.
Okay, that might be a typo. What do you see different on it?
Oh, I go. Maybe they're not. I thought they were different.
There was some typos before, and I think they've cleared them all up.
Oh yeah, they did.
Okay.
They did.
All right. Cool.
Fire. Yeah. I misread that one.
Move this one back
And
here. Those right here. Okay. So flip those over.
so these
Shuffle them up.
represent a 15-minute, 15, 15, 15, right?
Yep. Yeah. Well, no. All of these represent 15 minutes.
Hmm.
So
Oh, the whole deck.
the whole deck is 15 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Well, that makes sense
And
because
that's
they're all
each,
moving at once. That's
exactly.
right.
They're all so you'll take those, shuffle them, and I'll shuffle these. You can shuffle them if you want, and then we'll set those up there, and we'll draw from those to show the turn. All right. We've done our pre-plot. Oh, you have not done pre-plotted targets.
Oh, how many do I
So
get?
yeah, you get 3. So you can write them down, or here I can give you. You got something over there?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. All right.
The guy was sick,
I
so I
forgot
got my paper.
forgot about that one. So we'll do that.
Now, do these shift as I move across the border?
They
Or
don't.
Is this...
They're static. Now the good news is you see where I'm at.
Right.
So you could put them in here. The way we should have done before. Now you could use smoke, right? So you have smoke. That's an option.
Now, does it? I saw that. Did it? How many hexes?
It's just that one hex.
Just one hex.
It's just one hex. And I've got the smoke up here. It's only for about 2 turns. So it starts out as a 1, and you move it to a 2, and then you get rid of it.
Okay.
So it's only for a 30-minute effect on that one area. So it's really not as useful as I would hope. But a lot of times, most of the optics and all that, the smoke doesn't defeat the optics. Yeah.
Okay.
But
so what number is this at?
so okay, yeah. So this is a TCS kind of map here in OCS. This is 32, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So this would be 32, 19.
Oh, okay. A little different.
Yeah. So it's come from this direction. So this one would be, you could either go either way. This is 35, 23. Those are good candidates, you know.
Yeah, you came up on me like I said, remember, as soon as you, yeah, I lured him in.
If you did want to try and get through the brown cut, that might be another good object,
Yeah.
to get those guys out. But you got to have guys that can see them, right? Because you got to be able to spot them. So that's the whole thing. You can shoot as far as you want, but if you can't see what you're shooting at, doesn't matter.
Yeah, so that's why I was thinking about working to try and drive these guys off so I can bring my forward observers up into here.
Yep.
Yeah, I saw this here purple one as a week.
All right, I think I got it.
All right, you ready? Okay. So 2 sheets you're gonna want. Yeah, this is the main one you want. It's got the sequence of play, the fire tables, and all that, and then you just reference the movement every now and then.
I swear. Oh yeah, I thought I had it.
Yeah, and then the rules, we'll pull those out as needed, but I'll talk through it.
Sure.
All right. So the first thing we're gonna do is draw event cards. So you've got those event cards right over there, right? So I've shuffled them already. So I'll show you what I've got. I've got sniper tank, and you've got immobilized. So this is saying that I can play anytime that one of my T-80s or BMPs have a direct fire attack, and that one vehicle is going to get a +5 modifier. He's like really, really good, shooter.
Guy knows what he's doing.
Knows what he's doing. you've got immobilized. So you can play that during my movement, and it would cause me to automatically lose a vehicle out of my platoon. So I, threw a track, ran into some mud,
okay.
something like that. So this represents some of that kind of fog of war and just the friction of war and just chaos, right? The chaos of war. But remember, you have it. So because what happens is you get to the end of the turn and you're like, oh, I forgot I had that. And so I just, right now we can see everything, but I just
So
set
is
it
it
aside.
only lasts this one turn? and
This
then
one
the next
turn,
Okay.
you'll get a different one. Yeah, exactly. So you'll move that to the discard pile. All right. So the next thing, step 2, is chemical weapons, which we are not using. 3 is electronic warfare, which hasn't happened yet. And 4 is place reinforcements and add activation cards. So we did this already. We added, basically we did that ahead of time. That's the add activation cards to the deck.
Okay.
We don't have any reinforcements. I mean, mine aren't coming in until turn 4. And now we're in the command phase. So in the command phase, we would remove any expired assets. So the ones, once we turn them over, and if we get to that point, we pull them off. They're not there anymore. Now we receive and spend our ops points. So you're going to increase your ops points by 2. I'll do this. Yeah, hold on real quick. I think mine is 1 only.
Okay, you put me starting at 5, so I move it to 7?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Now the Russians only get 1. So what happens is um, all missions you get 2, right?
Yep.
So if we're playing with the trained staff, right?
Right.
Command points never go up; they only go down. So once you use them, they're done.
Right.
We'll also keep track of our victory points up there as well.
Yeah, I saw that. That's great.
Okay, so after that, you can spend op points. So now, if we were able to buy more assets, like in the other scenarios, that's when you would buy more assets, pay the cost is higher for during the mission, and you move it to the on-call stack.
Right.
But we're not doing that. And then we would add any available assets for the current turn. So there is one up there. It should be your PGM up top.
Mm-hmm.
No. On the turn track, you've got the marker.
Yeah.
So flip that over.
Oh, right. Right.
I happen to know it's PGM because we talked through it.
Nope.
Go ahead and place it on turn 12.
Oh, all the way through?
Yeah,
Oh, that's right.
It's basically available until you use it. All right, now as a reminder that you have it,
Grab the card?
yeah, grab the card out and just kind of lay it up here so that because that's another one you always forget that you have.
Yeah, especially if you don't use it right then and there.
Yeah. So, and that one gives you really strong firepower at any range. It's basically like your Excalibur rounds,
Right.
the GPS guided artillery. So, so that's a good one. Okay, so that was the only asset we had to start.
So it says spotter required, but FSC is not. What's FSC?
Fire support coordination. That's the ops point.
Oh.
So the
okay.
ops point is the like whenever you have a pre-plot and you fire at the pre-plot, that's fire support coordination. So it doesn't cost you an ops point if you're firing at your pre-plots.
Okay.
If it's somewhere that you didn't pre-plot, then that costs the 1 ops point for fire support coordination.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
okay. So now we execute actions. Okay. So execute actions, we see who goes first, and it's going to be the tank guys who are not even on. I shouldn't even put that in there because they're not on the map yet.
Oh, that's
They're
right.
still here. All right, so let's look at the next one. All right, Bravo Company traveling Overwatch. So you can move. You have to move onto the board. Yeah, you always have to move onto the board.
And that should be Bravo. Yeah. Now that's all of Bravo, including the headquarters.
Yep.
Okay.
Including the headquarters. Yep.
And let me get my trail.
So if they're in column
Yes.
and they're tracked, it's going to be 1 hex per. And we've got good weather. We're at daytime, so there's no negative modifiers.
So and it's a movement of 8.
Yeah, for your Bradleys it should be 8, and for your Abrams it should be 9.
1, 2, 3, and then they switch
Okay.
to the other road. Oh.
Yeah. All right.
So coming on is 1, right?
Coming on is 1. Yep. And everybody else that comes on behind them will have to add 1 to whatever the. So the next unit that comes on will be 2 to get on. Yeah. Because it's like they're coming in behind them.
All right.
Another thing to think about is when you go up a hill, you add 1.
Oh,
to
that means,
whatever it
yeah,
is.
yeah.
So slope, actually it's up or down, either way. It's going to add 1 to the cost.
Okay. No, they're actually hooking a right-hand turn there.
Yep.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, technically that's 8, but it costs. Get on there. That costs a lot. Yeah. So
If
to
you
move off, it would cost 2. There was only 1 point left, so they have to stick to the road.
Exactly.
Cool.
Yep. Now let me just. So you went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You have 2 more. Oh no, 8. Yeah. I see. You're right. Those are all Bradleys underneath there.
Yes. They're all
Okay.
Bradleys.
Cool. Yep. So that's as far as they can go. Now the other thing is once you start getting closer to me, kind of like the first couple, like because there is opportunity to fire, and so I may back you up or whatever. You can say okay, back here I would just shot at you.
Well, I can't see. You're in cover, so that's nobody's shooting at any from
Yeah.
my side.
Yeah, and you can't also just so you know you can't use artillery for opportunity fire. That's only fire.
Right.
Direct fire is the only thing you can use for opportunity fire.
Okay.
All right, so that's what 2 platoons.
And then at the headquarters.
Mm-hmm.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
7. So that'd be 7.
Oh, that's right.
Is going up. Yep, and that's fine.
Because he has 9, correct?
Who is that? That's a Bradley.
Oh, it's a Bradley.
So it's 8. Yep.
7,
8.
8. Let me push
Yep.
up.
Mm-hmm.
3, 4, yeah. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, they started off on the plateau. 4, 5,
6, 7. So hold on. The it's 1.5 in the clear.
Oh, is that clear?
That hex right there is clear.
Oh, okay. Oh,
So-
but they were on the road.
Well, there's no road in here.
Oh, they would gone down and up. Oh, okay.
Either way, yeah, you could go.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, whoa. If you're on that road, it's a half.
Oh.
Yeah, the trails are 1.
Oh, yeah.
And the roads are a half.
Okay.
Yep.
So 1, half, 2, half, 3.
Yep. 4.5.
4.5.
Yep. 6.5. 7. 4.5 would be 6 right there. That's 6 to there.
So they get 2 more.
Mm-hmm. They could go in front. Yeah. If you
Yeah.
want to. Yep. Mm-hmm.
And that's all. Well, is this part of Bravo also?
Yes, it's red, so it's part of the Bravo company, and that's your fire support team for that company. They're a Bradley.
Just a regular Bradley?
Well, they have the same movement. So it's the M7. There it is, right there. Yeah, so it's Bradley vehicle with it's been modified. Yeah, 4. So they took off the toe and put on an optics.
1, 2, 3,
4, 5. Yeah.
6.
And actually, it's going to be 2. Yeah, so 2 coming on.
Oh, that's right. You're right.
Yeah.
Right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
7. 8.
That'd be 8.5. So that's too much.
Oh, okay.
So you'd have to stay with the commander. And these don't need column markers, but that one will because you were moving a column rate on that one. So make sure you have a column marker on that one. And then the next thing to do is just kind of make sure your facing is what you want it to be when you're done. Like, that one down there, I don't know which way they're facing if they want to go.
Face the mountain.
Yep, that's cool. All right.
Like I said, it's who knows where we're going.
Yep. So is that all of Alpha Company?
I do.
Or Bravo Company, sorry?
I do believe that is.
It should be.
Wrote.
I think so. Okay, cool. All right. So now we'll go to the next one. I didn't have any, other fire. So the next one is my independence. So all of my guys are pretty much set. They're just waiting on you right now. So, but this is where I would activate any independent units, anything with the white, that'd be those guys there. And then, there's nothing for me to do. So, all right, next one. Alpha Company.
All right. And these are gonna move in column speed. So they're coming in behind him. So sorry, at 3,
Yep.
4, 5, 5.5, 6,
Yep.
6.5. Now they're passing through a
Doesn't matter as long as they don't stop there.
7, 7.5.
And all right, now so now the other thing is, so that's 8. And remember, they got 9 if you want them.
Yeah, no.
Okay. We probably didn't let them go far enough because remember this, we were counting these as 1.
Oh, it's fine.
Is it good?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
No, I was gonna put the armor in front anyway.
Okay. Cool.
And then headquarters, 2, no, 2,
Yeah.
3, 2, 3, 3.5, 4, 4.5, 5.5.
Yep.
6.5.
It'd be 7.
7.
8.5. Yep.
One, 2, 3, 4.
Well, when you're controlling various areas, right? You can go ahead and get a lot of.
1,
Yep.
2, 3, 4. Going down. 5, 6, 7, 8. Those are Bradley, right?
Yep. So they can go 8.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That was 8 there. Because they are going to come from this edge, right?
Yeah. Anywhere on that edge. Yep.
Another thing that I'm kind of wondering about.
And the rest of them are all I have left are independents.
Good. Perfect. All right. I don't have any actions. So now it's your independence.
Oh, is that mine?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're
Cab
right,
is yours.
That color's a little.
I know. I
I
mean
was
it.
looking for a color shift.
No. Yeah.
So I can bring the U and I can put him anywhere I want, correct?
Anywhere on the map, and he'd be in move mode. His spacing doesn't matter.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
doesn't matter.
I will tell you, this was always my
hobby. And then battalion commander. Shoot, I should bring him off to the side here. 3, 4, so 5.
I'd say it's
6, 7, 7.5, 8, 8.5.
Now, because he does have 2 vehicles, you need to put him in column.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's only the ones that have 1 vehicle on it that are not considered.
All right.
So even the, I didn't catch that before, the headquarters unit needs to be in column as well.
No, I'll explain it. Home world champion.
And then the mortars, they have a range of 27.
Mm-hmm.
I was actually going to bring them in here.
Yep.
So 1, 2.
That'd be 1.5 there because it's tracked into clear because you're coming in not on the road.
Clear. That's right.
Yeah.
I keep thinking it's the rough.
All right. And that's if he's in column, which I'm assuming he's in column.
Oh,
Now,
yeah.
the other thing about the mortars is they cannot fire in column. I think they have to be, because they have to be deployed.
Okay.
So.
Well, I'm not moving them far, so we'll just do deployed then. And they are Bradley?
They're like Bradley. I think they're 7s. I think they're 113s. So, yeah, you just missed it.
I did?
There you go. The one after it. Right here.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, so they're they're 8. Okay, so they're 8.
So
now what I was going to say is to exit column is only 2 movement points. So you could put them in here and use up 6 movement points and then the last 2 to come out.
Okay.
Just rather than, because otherwise you're only going to get what 3.5.
3.5. Yeah.
You know, so.
Yeah. So
what
half,
are you thinking?
1, half, 2, half.
Mm-hmm.
You want to do Titan with us?
You gotta
put some people together.
That's the whole point. It's 1.5 to that. So.
I will be happy to show you guys. And I actually don't even need to play. I can just teach you guys.
4.
Yep.
I used to like that.
4.5, 5, 5.5.
Yep. And then.
Now they don't have, because they lob, they don't have to have.
No, not at all. Yeah.
And they have a range of 27.
Yeah, so you could just park them there, and they're out of column now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yep. Yep.
I got plenty.
I mean, what column is he on? He's on column 5.
5.
So just 5 plus 27 is 32, right?
All right.
So that, I mean, they can range out to here at that point. So.
Then my artillery.
Yep.
So we come in at a 1 instead of half.
Go ahead.
So instead of coming in at a half, they come in at 1.
Right.
So,
if that's the first one, yeah.
So 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3, 4.5.
Yep.
5. Oh shoot! I don't know their movement.
I think they're also. It's the 109. There it is.
7.
7.
5, 5.5, and they can hit anything pretty much on the board.
Okay, so 5.5 plus 2 to come out. That'd be 7.5. So you need to back up 1. There you go. And then they can hit anywhere on the board, yeah. So, but they're out of column now. Okay.
Yes.
Cool. Now your talk, you just place it anywhere between here and there, and I think you already placed it. Right?
Yeah, I did it on
but
the
that,
ridge.
Well, but that would be happening right now
okay.
as you place your cabinet dependents. But
okay.
So that's good. And then your shore ad. So you're gonna want to put them somewhere nearby that could cover your talk and your artillery. So, and they, what is their movement? It's like huge because
18.
they're wheeled. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a striker.
Mhm. Yeah.
So I guess it doesn't really matter.
Yeah,
So
you can get anywhere from there pretty much.
That'll be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I'm gonna park them.
Well, and also you got to realize their movement is a little worse, in the clear and all that because they're wheeled. So it's 2 in the clear and all that. But I mean, you're fine. You're all on roads from there. They actually do, just as well on the roads.
Yeah.
1.5. So yeah.
Park them behind that ridge.
Yep.
Because that's 32, 32, and 6.
Yeah.
I'm not engaging.
32. That's out. Your what column? 4. So 36. So you can any cast, any UAV from here to there, you can shoot at.
And then that's all my independents.
Cool. All right. So the next is my first company, and again, we're not doing anything. And then the next one is the Brigade Independence, which I don't have anything that would affect that right now. So I never moved.
Right.
So you never got to use that.
Right.
I never shot. I never got to use this. But so now let's go through the sequence of events. After this happens, we would move and flip smoke. Remove fired markers. So like as we fire, that's when we would take those away. And then we discard our events, which we did. In theory, you just set them over there somewhere upside down. And then we advance the game turn. So now we'll go to the turn 2 and start over at the top.
Right, so you got.
So we'll go draw event cards. And this time you don't have to show me what you have. Okay, just remember you got it out there somewhere. There is a card in here called Snafu, and it basically is just nothing. So yeah, it's kind of like nothing's going to happen that turn, or no special events and all that. Okay, so now reinforcements. We don't have any reinforcements. We need to remove expired assets. Nothing's expired. We receive ops points, so get your extra 2 op points. And it maxes out at 9.
Yeah.
You can't use any more, or you can't store up any more than 9. After that, add available assets for the current turn. So I've got something. What do I got going? I can't remember. Okay, UAV swarm. So I'm going to grab my UAV counter and the card.
I'm going to be back in 5 minutes, and I'll just start watching where you're at, so don't stop down anything on my behalf.
All right.
I'm going to bring in the games I'm selling on that table there.
Okay.
My glasses.
So UAV swarm enters from the friendly edge but I will, because it's white, it'll only happen whenever my
I
card
see.
calls for it, right? But it's here, it's eligible to move. The next one is, no, we're not replacing any tax records. So now what we need to do is, oh, we should have done this before I did that. Take your cards back, figure out if you want to change anything. So if you want to change them, it doesn't cost anything.
Okay.
I may be wrong, but for this, it's going to be fine. So again, mine is really simple on this one, but I will shuffle them. Okay. So once you have yours, you can shuffle mine into your pile there. You can shuffle this time.
Did you do the left the independent in there, right?
I left both of mine in the. Oh yeah. Oh,
I didn't think I pulled mine out.
let's just check it, see if it's in the cab. Yeah, that's it right there. Yeah, yeah. So then.
But you only have 3?
So I have this one, and yeah, right now because this guy's not on the board yet. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He'll come on on turn 5. All right. Okay, so let's go down a sequence of events. We've done everything else. Now it's ready to execute actions. So we'll see you go first. All right, so your independence. So, couple things to keep in mind. This guy's in move mode right now.
Right.
So
I want to switch him down.
you want to switch him, but before your artillery can do anything.
Right.
Does that make sense? Now, when you flip him, you can move him 2 hexes in any direction to kind of refine, like where, like if some guy was trying to run away from you,
Right.
you can move a little bit closer to him. You just can't move too far. Now, these guys are legs in entrenchment, so that you got to be 2 hexes away to see them.
1, 1, 2.
Yeah.
I got them. I can see them, right?
You could see both of them. However, you can only spot 1 hex away. So that's the one thing. So these drones, I mean, you got to remember, they're like narrow cameras.
Right.
They're not like omni view. So the optics are not amazing with them. They're just very mobile.
Okay.
Right. So if you wanted to shoot him this time, then you're good. If you want to shoot this one, what I would do is probably clear him out, and then once you got him, then work on that guy,
Right, that was
or maybe move up here that one even.
No, that was my thought, was to get him.
Yep. All right. So yeah, you're in range, and he's now in ISR mode.
But
So
since he flipped, or since he changed, do you get like with your SAM?
That's a good question.
Take a shot? Because I'm going to shoot yours.
Yeah, I know. Let me find out. I know when he moves, you can. I know when he moves, you can, but I don't think.
If he just changes.
Yeah. Oh, it is. Yeah. UAV may be attacked by opportunity fire when placed in a new hex, which it wasn't placed in a new hex. It was already there, or when flipped to ISR mode. So now I'll shoot at him. Okay. Now let's look at the range. So this is my SA. Where do I put him? He's right here. So his range is only 20. So he's in range. He's well within range.
So I don't see UAV on here.
Yeah, it is up top.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Range is 6. That's not going to be close.
Oh, you know what? I shouldn't have been able to even shoot that.
A clear Tupperware dish.
Yeah, that would do it too. Yeah.
Oh, right.
I shouldn't have been able to fire that. Yeah, because he's too far away.
Right.
So he hasn't fired.
Okay. So I can't hit yours either, because that was my next one. Now, since he just flipped, do I have to wait till the next turn to put
He is in mode.
on him?
Nope, he's in mode now.
Okay.
And that's why. So when you're playing on the Russian side, you get a lot of artillery that's in the brigade element, like at the brigade level. That's why you want your battalion one to come before that one, so you can flip your UAVs to ISR mode, so that when the brigade comes in behind you, they can fire at it.
Okay.
But if the brigade comes first and your drones are still at move mode, then you can't use them for spotting.
So it's fire. No, it's move. No, it's fire then move.
It's either. You can do whatever you want to do. So, but in this case, your cab can do anything they want. Every one of those units can either rally or move or fire maneuver or move or fire. You know. So they can do whatever they want. In this case, you're going to do fire, right?
Okay, yep. I
Um,
want to put the mortar on. I want to try the mortars on him first.
all right. So find your mortar card. It should be the 106s. M106. There it is. Right there. Yeah. Always the last card. Okay. So and then we'll go back to the direct. So
Oh wow.
they have a 7 power. Now here's the thing. When you fire direct fire, you're firing at 1 unit.
Mm-hmm.
And only the 1 unit in there. So like where you've got like multiple units stacked, I'd have to pick which one. Am I shooting at first platoon or second platoon?
Okay.
When you fire artillery, all the platoons in that hex are affected.
Okay.
So you basically roll the number of dice of vehicles that are in there, not how many.
So this would get 4
Yeah,
starting out, but it looks like it's going to be in the negative.
Well, yeah. So all right, so let's go through.
So we start at 7.
So you have to have. Okay, all right. So the next thing, you are firing here. So you have a spotter. Now, where is your pre-plotted targets? Is this a pre-plotted target?
No.
Okay.
Yes. Sorry.
So that's
pre-plot.
Where is the pre-plot? Like right here?
Yes, it's right on top.
Okay, good, perfect. So then you don't have to spend an ops point.
Oh,
Does that make
okay.
sense? So that was what we're trying to do here. All right. So you designate a firing unit, which is your mortars, and the enemy occupied hex, which is here. So the HE firepower is 7.
Yes.
Now we'll modify that. So the defense value of the target is who is that? That's a recon team. So the recon team defense is going to be 0. I can just tell you that. Yeah, his defense is 0. So it's all light and all infantry is 0 pretty much. Then the terrain is that mountain. So you come to the terrain effects chart, mountain, and here's how you read this. So you're going to use these 2 columns here. So he's white, no armor. He gets -3. Okay. So that's going to come down to 1, 2, 3. He's at 4 now. Okay. Then the next thing is we're not worried about rain. We're not worried about smoke. He's not suppressed. He is in cover though. So it's going to come down another 2. 1, 2. And then he's not entrenched, and there's not more than 2 units there. So basically you got to roll. You got a 10% chance of hitting him. So now, but let's continue down this right here. You're going to mark him with
Probably the mortars.
yeah, it's the mortars. So here we go. You got some markers. Yeah, the orange. No, it's orange. So put one.
Orange,
Yeah. And you could put that on there. That shows that he's fired as HE. He's really final fired, but because you're not going to shoot anything else on him. So
Okay, wait a minute. No. Okay, so all the units in the target hex are attacked. So if there's
Yep.
2 units in there, they're all attacked because it's
Yep.
indirect fire.
Yep.
And for each unit in the target hex, roll 1 dice. So it's still 4 dice total. It's not. It wouldn't be 8.
Yeah, you're right.
It
It's
would
4
just-
dice.
Yeah, it would just be the hits would be applied to each unit in the hex.
Yeah, and,
So if
and
you get 2 hex, it's 2 suppression.
right. So what happens is, if you've got two elements there, each has 2 squads. So there's 4 things there. You're going to roll 4 dice, and if you get 3 hits, you're going to kill 2 and then 1 out of the other one. Okay. Right? You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it can go. You can carry over.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. That's
Well,
what
it can always carry over as long as it's the same type. But I think the key thing with HE is the fact that you can hit multiple targets. Yeah. Okay, so you got, what do we have? We have 4 tubes, and
I got to roll a 2 or better.
yeah,
2,
a 2 or lower.
1 or 2.
Yep. You can just hold it down as long as you want. Any of those gray buttons.
Oh, okay. Not even close.
Wow, you roll high like me.
Now,
Wow.
if we're playing D&D, I would have just killed you.
Yeah, I'd have been done. Okay, so no
That
effect.
one's fired.
Now we do the same thing. You can if you want 109s.
Yeah, I need to drive them off the ridge because I need to push down that way.
Okay, so that's starting at a 10, right?
Yes.
So really, you're just going to go up 3. 1, 2, 3. So now it's 5s.
All right.
And
hopefully we're not
and I
getting
think it's
20s.
only 3 tubes. Yeah, they got 3
Um,
tubes on that one.
Yep.
So just pick which color you're pulling out, whatever. Yeah. you wanna do.
No, the white one rolled a 20, so let's get rid of that guy.
So you need 5s now.
Oh,
Two.
just
You got a
missed.
6. Just missed. That was closer. Yeah. All right. So he's also fired.
I scared him.
First fire for that one. There you go. Okay.
And then I'm not going to move him because I want him to stay
Mm-hmm.
with air control. And then where'd the battalion go? There he goes. Which we're getting into contact. I'm going to go ahead and deploy him. So that's 2, correct?
It should be. I think it's 2. Yep. 2 to exit.
And then we move to the non.
Yeah. Deployed.
Deployed.
So you use the deployed movements now.
So clear. So that's 2 already. Two. Where did the road go? So it says OT to, so it'd still
Other
be a
terrain.
display.
Yeah,
So it'd
it
still
uses-
be just 2. So it'd be 4, 6. Get up to 9, 6. 9. So that bogs him down right there.
Okay.
And that should be all of those assets because I don't do anything with that, right?
Yeah. I mean, you can move the talk, but it's got a card and it's basically like a 577.
Nope, I'm good.
You know. Yeah.
Like
Cool.
I said, leave him behind the ridge.
Yep. All right. That's everybody.
That's everybody.
And you fired all that. Yeah. Okay. My brigade independence. So I don't have any assets for brigades at this point, so nothing goes. Alpha.
So now that they're revealed from the ISR,
Mm-hmm.
if I take them out of column move, does that count as a move or can I still fire?
Coming out of column is a move. Yep.
Okay, so I cannot fire.
Well, if you have fire maneuver, what do you have here? You have fire maneuver. So you would say this unit's going to fire maneuver.
Okay.
And for his maneuver, he's going to come out of column and either move 1 or 2 or none, because I think he'll have 4.5, right?
Yeah.
So
he's on a road.
well, but he's got 9 originally.
Yes.
So half of that would be 4.5, and then you'd use 2 to come out of column. So you'd still have 2.5 movement points to use. If you wanted to continue to go anywhere. Does that make sense?
Yes.
But then you could then also fire.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 2, 4, because it's
Yep.
not in column anymore, right?
Yep. So well, it'd be deployed in the clear.
Deployed.
Yeah. So it'd be 4,
4.
and he 6. He's just too much. So he could get 1 hex out of it and come out of column.
All right.
Yep.
So that's what I want to come out of column,
Yep.
and then
Yeah.
if I have line of sight,
You may have
take
line
him
of.
under direct fire.
So he has to be able to see it. So then you would go back over to your.
Because the independent.
Well, no. So this is just for artillery,
Right.
He's spotting for the artillery.
Right.
He can't direct him on because that's direct fire, right?
So no, he can't see him.
Exactly. He can't. Well, he can range them. He can't see them. And the way you would look at that is leg and cover, which is 2.
Right.
So you got to be right here in order to see him.
And then so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then that should be all of A.
Well, it's 1.5 in the clear.
Oh, that's right. He always travels in column.
Yeah, he always travels in column,
right.
which is good, right?
Right.
But that, I think you went 7, 8, and it should have been 7, 8.5.
mind. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6, yeah. 7.5. Yeah, there we go.
And that's all of A. Not getting as fast as I hope so.
I'm telling you, it goes slower than you think.
Yeah.
I was shocked by it whenever I was like, man, I just feel like I'm, and it's because
You're inching.
if we were like, oh, because this is turn 2, right? You're
Yep.
thinking I'd be here by
Oh
now,
yeah,
you know?
that's
Yep.
exactly what I was thinking.
Yep. Mm-hmm. It does
Why
go.
not push those assets back a little bit?
Yep. Yep. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
All right, is that all alpha?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So this says fired first, but they should be fired last or final, right?
Well, in that case, yeah, because he doesn't have anything effectively. Now, he does have small arms, right? So
Right.
if he were to be ambushed or something like that,
Okay.
he could still shoot that second shot with his small arms or something like that. But from your perspective, yeah, that's fine. All right, so from here, now it's Bravo.
Oh, geez.
Like I said, this is where all the work is, early in the fight.
So again, we're gonna take them out. So
Okay.
that's 2.
Yep. Now, are they fire maneuver or just moving?
But there's nobody they can fire at right now.
Okay, so they're just moving.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Did I not move? I didn't move that headquarters last time.
Yeah. Do you want to move now?
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Move him up. So again, take him out. So that's 2,
Mm-hmm.
3.5,
Yeah, I mean, I'm getting extra, right?
5.
5,
Yeah.
7.5, 9.
Yep.
Yeah, I knew I was gonna roll really well for you.
So that was 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.5, 9. Oh no, that's Bradley's side. 7.5 on the Bradley.
Yeah. 7.5.
And then
Where's his dismount? Oh no, that's the headquarter. Okay.
Yeah. he's right there. Those are gonna be the same. Right there together.
Okay.
5. Again, out of deployment, so that's 2.
2. Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna move 1.
Yeah, move 1 and then drag him forward.
Two, so 3.5, 5.
Yep.
Crap.
Now they start to stack up.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, we're gonna leave them short. I don't want everybody in one hex.
Yeah. That's whenever it's like
Somebody starts
they start
rocking
shooting.
and rolling at
Yeah.
us. I want the big armor to lead anyway.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that should be all of me.
Okay. It's all of Bravo. All right. These guys can't see anything. Oh, wait. So he can't range anything because their range is so small.
Right.
I mean, 4 is his max. He'd be doubling
Right.
at that. So he can't range anything. So yeah. And then what is this down here? This is also another one of those. Okay.
Yeah, he was coming down that road.
All right. So the next is my independence. So now, what I'm gonna do?
Where'd your UAV go? Oh, there it
He's
is.
right there. Yeah. So, so if I move him, you're gonna shoot at him, which is kind of par for the course. But you have, what is your M. Shorad's Is it just a stinger? Is it like a 18 or what is it?
Yeah,
Like
it
a
was
13?
it
It's
was
like
32.
high. No, that's the range. But what's the? There it is, right there.
Yeah.
16, right? See, mine are what? 13. So it's more effective, but you only get one shot, right, rather than two shots.
Yes.
So for me, it's kind of like worth the gamble. I'm gonna go ahead and flip him to move. I'm gonna put him right here. So you can shoot at him now if you want.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That was the range. That was.
Oh dang, that is.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Yes,
Are you
bad.
sure?
Yeah, it's bad move on my part. I don't know what I was thinking.
4, 5, 6. All right. So I'm gonna take.
That's very
one
bad move on my
shot
part.
At
All right, so we'll start. You got what, 16?
16.
And my UAV is 3. So he's got 3 armor. 1, 2, 3.
And then high altitude was 3.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. It's opportunity fire, so that's -2. 1, 2, and then I think that's it.
Nobody's moving. Oh, you don't get the moving target modifier, correct?
Never.
That's what it said.
Yeah, but I always get the high altitude.
Not double, not adjacent.
Yep. So I think 8 or less. Pick a die.
All right. Try the blue. See if it brings me any luck.
Yeah.
Nine.
9.
Oh, missed it by 1. Oh my gosh.
That's what I'm saying. So it's because it's only one tube. It's kind of like, oh, it's worth a shot, because now all those guys are in range of spotting. So all right, so that ends. Well, hold on. Do I have any? Oh yes, I have my UAV swarm. So enters from the friendly board edge, or after. Oh, I need to put UAV 3 out. So 1, 2, 3. If I haven't used the UAV, the UAV swarm will go away in 3 turns if it hasn't been deployed.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to move it. It's defense. All right. So see how that blue square around it means it can only be shot at by your MSHORAD. So I think so. It has a movement of 12. It is always considered to be nap of the earth. Wow, so I got to move fast. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so I guess that's as fast as far as I can move them. Well, what's the? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's where he's at. You see him coming.
Yep.
But
Well, he's napping the earth, so.
Yeah, he's not. Well,
he's below us.
Yeah, I guess. And then if you were to attack him before I deploy him, he would be degraded, and that's why it's either 12 or 6.
I see.
But wow, that's a long haul to go. I should have waited because I can't get him that far out because I've only got 2 more turns to use it. So, okay, note to self.
Turn you should be.
Yeah.
You can cover.
I can get there,
2/3
just
of the map.
not nearly as fast as I thought I was going to get there. Okay, so that's the UAV swarm, which is cool. Here he is, and that's it. So let's go through the sequence of events. I was not able to use my sniper tank again.
Me either.
You don't have to reveal it, but we're just doing that for right now.
I had the same thing.
Yep. All right. So now we'll advance the game turn marker and. Yeah, it's funny we had it at the same time. Now, because we're not really doing any buying and selling of assets,
Right.
or buying and it didn't really do much there, but that can be pretty cool. Okay, so we're at turn 5. We're at turn 5. We're set for the execute action step 6, and the deck is shuffled. So let's see who goes first. All right. Wow. Okay. This is cool. It's me. So here's what I'm doing. I'm not going to move, and I'm going to shoot my MLRS right here.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I'm not going to waste any time on it. I'm still going to get a lot of units
Right.
involved in that. So, all right. So it's basically the same way we were doing it. Except we have to, because you have different. Oh no, those are all Bradleys, right?
Yes.
Oh no, you got some tanks in there too.
No,
Though.
Bradley.
It's all Bradleys. So how many total Bradleys?
1, 3, 5.
5. So I'm gonna roll 5 dice for this at a power of 12. Okay. I do have a spotter. I don't need. Oh, and fire support is required. So here comes an ops point for that.
I'll take the time to put the characters on the
Fire. So here we go. So I got 5 dice. Will be the first.
Well,
Oh yeah, let's figure out.
so is it 12?
It's gonna start at 12.
And then the Bradley's a 3.
3, so it goes to
I
9.
think that's it, right?
Nobody's in cover. Everybody's in the clear.
Yep.
Yeah. So what is it?
Terrain.
9?
I think this is all clear terrain.
Yeah.
Yep. Nice.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll 5 now. Roll 5 dice. Here's the first 4.
Okay. But wait a minute, because they got different units. Oh no, it'll be fine. We'll just figure it out. It's not
Yeah.
good.
1. 1. All right. And let's see if I get another. Nope. Only 1. Wow. Out of that, only 1.
So
So I'll take this off. Whoever was hit needs to roll for troop quality. So what are they at now?
11 or better.
11. 11. Better sounds like it's gonna be higher already. There's only 1 die in there. It really spins around.
Oh, a 20.
Oh, no. They're suppressed. Here we go. All right, MLRS is done. So I get to see that in action. All right, now, I still don't have any really other cool stuff. Because I don't have any artillery yet. So I guess I'm going to use the same, I'll go after that same platoon that I could see right here with my artillery. I'm still suppressed. I do have 2 tubes. So it starts at 7. -3, 1, 2, 3. It is a suppressed fire. That's another -2. And I think that's it, right?
Yep.
So 2 twos.
Now I don't get to do counter battery because you got EW, correct?
That's no, I think this is not affected by. Oh, hold on. No artillery, MLRS, or mortar indirect fire missions allowed.
So because this says for counter battery, conduct an indirect fire. So I would say
yeah,
no.
yeah, that is an indirect fire. Yeah. Okay. So I'm rolling 2 twos, right? 15 and a 2.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Nice. What do you mean?
Oh, it's a good roll. It was on these guys.
Yeah. All right. So no more infantry.
Nope.
And only 1 squad. So that's another 7 points. No. What is it? 3. Yeah. Another 7 points.
And since he's suppressed, I got to roll a 6 or better, or he becomes broken. Correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. Seven.
What I need? 6.
Yeah. So he's broken.
Got 1 off. 1 off.
Yeah. Which is worse than my always high number. You know?
Yeah, because that's right there.
I just know it's going to be high. You know, and you're like 1 away. All right. So that was that one. He can't really. Oh well, we determined that he could fire, but I don't think he's in range to see them because they have to be stationary. And the clear is 16, and that is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
I'm just gonna write things down.
18. 18. So it's two. I can see something, but I can't
Right.
shoot at it. Right?
Blurry.
Yeah, it's blurry. So that's. Oh, this guy can shoot at your helicopter.
Oh, right.
So I'm gonna do that now rather than do his opportunity fire. So he's got. What do we say? 20.
2 tubes.
2 tubes of what? 13. So start at 13, and he's got
5 on defense.
5 on defense. Nobody's moving.
Nope.
You're at low, right?
Yep.
Everybody's firing. Wow, that might be good.
I don't want to leave you guys in the lurch, though. Of course, I can come back.
Is that it?
That's it.
All right.
That's all I see.
So 2 8.
No problem.
2 8.
Yeah, that's a good point. In terms
12 and a 20.
Oh, wow.
Overall,
it's playable. We've got something to work with.
Yep. That's that guy there. This guy. Stay where he's at.
next time.
All right, that's it for.
Rule cards.
I think that's it.
Scenario of the
You
Alamo.
just kind of look around the field, see what's there. All right, your independence.
Okay.
Playing.
So I'm gonna move him.
Yep. Sorry.
Get sliding on this.
Okay.
But by moving him, he can fire again.
He,
That'd be enough. Because he only fired once.
yeah, but he can only fire. Yeah. ATGM, HE, Engineer, and AD Blue may each only fire once per turn. The only exception to that is the Helo's ATGM.
Okay.
So he's shot once, and that's it.
Okay. 30, so it's 15. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Cannon breaches. Okay, got it.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So he can move 50, half his movement, right, and still fire?
Yeah.
Okay.
1.
So I'm going to move 14, which is close to 15.
Yep.
And then he can fire twice?
He can only fire once because he's doing fire maneuver.
Okay.
But if he has an opportunity fire, he can fire again.
Okay.
So in this fire volley, while it's your turn, he can only fire once.
All right.
But if something happens, someone moves or whatever,
Right.
he can fire a second time
Okay.
during the rest of it. And the good thing is there's plenty of activation cards left over. So you definitely have plenty of time for other stuff to happen.
Okay.
So
All right, so we'll take our first shot on him. So if he moves, I can take an out fire on him. Right?
Yep. So you're gonna fire on the
Yeah.
artillery,
Right.
okay?
'Cause
Or the
my
mortars,
moving stationary vehicle in the clear is 16.
Yep.
And I'm going to fire using the Hellfires,
Okay.
which are 17.
Yep. 17 is direct fire.
Yep.
The defense value is 1.
All right, and I moved.
You are moving fire, so that's -2. It's not opportunity fire. It's not adjacent. Not in column. I am in cover, so that's -2.
You're not overstacked, entrenched, and I'm not firing from the back.
Yep.
I'm firing head on.
Yep.
So I have 2 dice, and I need 12 or better. 12 or lower.
Yep.
So basically, let's say it's 1 point here, you breached it, now it's and if there was a heavy
12,
And
11. You got both of them.
Wow, nice.
All right. So that's 2 more points for you. I mean, it's like so small on the victory points, but you're like, I really needed to get those guys gone.
Yeah. Don't like our mortars.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's the most effective I've had my mortars in a while. So, all right.
So that's him. Oh, I need to put yellow, red. Where are you? Yellow.
Yep.
All right, and then
You like where your UAV is?
oh no, actually I don't.
Yeah, I'm just
So is it
kind of
flipping
reminding.
it once?
So basically, when you flip it to move, you can move it anywhere you want,
Okay.
but it is now moved. Yep.
Those are pairs. You lose one there. You lose one there. You lose one there.
And he can spot 2 or 1.
One, only one away. But when he flips to there, you can move him 2.
Oh, I see.
Does that make sense? So, you know, if you had him here, you could flip him and move him 1 in either direction. He could see either one of them.
Okay. All right. I wasn't going to move these this turn because I didn't get across. This one's still in support. Oh, he's going to fire at your UAV.
Okay.
So I'm not moving. You're not moving.
UAV, I think, has a 3. Yeah, 3 defense.
Where did I put him?
Okay, starts at
I have 16.
16 minus 3 for the defense value. It is a high altitude, so another -3. And I think that's it. So what's that put it at? 10?
10.
So you get 110. So it's 50-50. Yeah.
Go with the blue.
That's what hit him last time, wasn't it?
Yep. 12. Darn it.
Yeah, the fact that it's one die,
Yeah.
kind of just.
That's a purple. I'm not moving him. I'm not moving them, but I can't use them anyway because of that.
Mm-hmm.
But I can move these and fire.
Yep.
I think. Now, they have a movement of 9, so that's 4.5. This is a 3.
Yeah. Is it 3? So
I think it's 3. Yeah, 3.
it's 3 deployed. Yep.
So 3. Now, from my center hex to that center hex along this ridge line, is that blocked or
That's
not
blocked.
Okay.
Yep.
And I don't have enough to get. I'd have to be in calm,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't want to do that. I have to be within 2 because I was thinking I'd come down here, but it's 2 and it's blocking terrain. So he's done.
But wait. If you were here, and that would be what, 2,
Mm-hmm.
and then another 3. That'd be 5. Oh, yeah. You got 4.5.
Right.
That's all you got if you're gonna shoot and move at the same time.
Right.
So maybe you move. I mean, you can do either or, right? You could move up close. And here, I would probably move here.
Mm-hmm.
Then you would be within line of sight next turn. But honestly,
2, 4, 6, 8.
you might just want to fly right by him, you know?
Yeah, I like that idea better actually.
Now, let me say a couple things because you got your battalion commander out there up front. If the battalion commander is destroyed, you're going to lose. Where is it at here? You immediately reduce the command points by 3, so you go to 0 in this case. You wouldn't get any back. Yeah, I mean it's not a huge thing. You're leading up front, which is what leaders are supposed to do. So that's good.
Yeah, he's gonna draw a lot of fire. No, I think I'll keep him right there.
Okay.
And then done. Oh no, I was gonna spend one. No, is it one?
Yeah,
and
we'll
then
bring
2?
it up. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So that will bring them up to suppressed. Yep. He's rallying at this point. Yep. No. That doesn't cost you.
Oh, does it?
No. So if you wanted to take it away completely, it would cost you one command point.
Oh.
But if that's his action that he's doing as a unit,
Okay.
he's basically spending time getting his guys under control.
All right.
Right.
That's company B.
Oh, it's so they're not.
That's not independent.
That's not independent. Yeah. So when it comes their time, though, he can flip it as a rally action.
Okay. And then
Unless you want to spend the command point, but I mean, that's
I'm good right now.
yeah.
I think that's it because he's not firing. He's
Yep.
not doing anything.
All right, good.
Mhm.
Brigade independence. So I don't really have any brigade independence. I only have it out there because there's some cards that say only during the brigade independence. All right, these guys. I still can't see him because that's blocking terrain still from up here. From here, I can't see him because that's blocking terrain as well. I'm just talking through it.
No, you're good.
So this guy here could come out of his. No, all he's got is fire. All he can do is fire, so he can't move.
Oh.
So that's where you get into the
Right.
I can't do what I want to do because my orders that I gave my guys at the beginning don't allow that. So all they can do is shoot. All right, so they're done. Alpha Company.
So Alpha. Oh, he has to be in column to get through there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he can. This is when he has to be in column. He can move through rough, just like you're moving through rough down there.
It costs 3.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's a heavy cost.
It is a heavy cost, yes. But
and that's impossible unless I move in column, right?
Yep, up there, that 1 hex, he's got to be in column.
Move that minefield. I don't want to do that. So these guys are in column.
Column,
right?
yeah. If it's a single vehicle, it's considered column.
And their tracks, so that's 2 per. Yep. 2, 4, 6, 8. As far as they can go.
Oh, what do you mean? If they're 2 per?
Oh, because along the road and oh no, that's
it's
right.
1.
They're in column.
Yeah,
right.
they're in column. It's 1. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Mm-hmm.
7, 8. Shoot, I've been doing that wrong the whole time.
8. All right. So from right there, let me see. I can see him.
Yep. Oh no, it's not the SAM. I was thinking it was a SAM battery.
Oh,
it's
no.
BMP.
It's the BMP. Yeah. The SAM guys are right there. Yeah.
I was thinking that was a SAM
All
guy.
right. So range to there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So he's in range. We'll start with a 13. Do you want to change anything, knowing that that's?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right.
Nope.
So 13 minus what? 3?
Where am I? Jack?
Yeah. No, it's going to be the M7A3 right there. Yeah.
Yep. 3.
And it's the same chassis. So 1, 2, 3. Terrain. He's in clear now, right?
Yep. Yeah, he's clear.
It is opportunity fire. 1, 2. It's a moving target. So -1. So in this case, he's not in column for this.
Right,
he's only in column for movement.
Right, because he's an individual.
Yeah. And we're playing with APS. So you got a -3 for that because you've got your 1, 2, 3. So
Bradley's
4s.
have APS?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. Well, in this game they do. Oh, they have a white border around their armor type. He does. He has a white border. So that's how they.
He's a white border.
Yep. So he does have 3. So we're shooting 4s, and I've only got 1 tube on him though. It's only the single one. 4 left. 4.
Oh gosh. Alright,
That
he is
does suck.
toast.
Yeah. All right, so that's
4.
4, and then I think another 1. Oh, 2.
2 and 2 is 4, right?
It's-
Did you get one for the? I had the 4 to 4
Yeah,
reserved.
they count as 1 or 2 points. They're not a squad. They're a
Oh,
team.
okay.
So it'll be a total of 6 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Darn, man, you found the one thread through there, but that's
Yeah,
all
he
it took was that one guy to.
Waiting in ambush
Yep.
on me.
Oh, he first fired. Who else?
Was that? That was. Yeah.
Alpha.
Hmm.
Now
Now,
he's already fired.
yeah, so I'm gonna have to move them to get
You can
through
move
there.
them into column.
I gotta move them into column,
So,
which is 2.
it's 3 to enter it, 2 to get out.
Okay, so 3.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Just
3.
grab a column marker.
That's right.
Yeah. 3,
3,
and that'll be
4, 5, 6,
7, 8.
9.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute.
9 into here, right?
Well,
That's mountain. So you'd have some.
but it's on a goat trail. So does that, if they're in column, that still only costs 1?
Yeah, in column, track 1.
Okay. So yeah, that was 9 into there.
So that'd be 9. Okay. Now, I have already fired my ATGM, right? But let's check, like, oh yeah, no, that's blocking it right there. So if I had my laser pointer, it'd be crossing over that,
Oh,
right, that
right,
piece
yeah,
right there.
right.
So, and I'll bring that tomorrow. So I got that. Okay.
And then so these guys. So if I don't, I'm gonna spin the command point and unsuppress him.
All
What
right.
does that do?
Well, it basically, if they're firing while they're suppressed, if
it's a
yeah,
firing. All right.
if
So
the
I'm gonna
if
spin
the
that.
fire is suppressed, it's -2 to fire.
Unsuppress him. Here, deployed is 2. Yep, 2, 4, 6, 8, 8. Moving this way. So he moved. So he's in the open.
Yep. So all right. So let's see what we can do here. What's the range? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So he's now in range. In fact, he was in range here.
Oh, yep.
But that's fine. Okay. I mean, so he's in range for this guy, and he's definitely in range from this guy. Is that 2 platoons?
Yes. 2 suppressed. Or not suppressed, reduced.
And this guy can see them now too, because he's at 0, 1, 2. So, oh, maybe not. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 would be more than halfway. So he can see him. So I can have 1, 2, 3 spot fires. These guys can also. I think I'm going to just do a full volley. All of these here are going to fire because they're all in range, right?
Right.
So might as well just get this first fire done. Or, well, hey, hold on. Let me think about this. You moved. And did you fire maneuver or you moved?
That's fire and maneuver, but I moved because there's nobody to. I didn't have any way to shoot at anybody until you fired. Then I can opt fire back.
Because of yes, there we go. Okay, gotcha. So I don't have to fire.
Right.
Because if I don't fire, then I'm going to get a better shot when it's my time to go. But my time's already passed. Oh, so I have to spot. I have to opportunity fire because I won't get another shot.
Right.
So I am opportunity firing, and then you'll be able to outfire me back. Okay, so that's one. I'll do this one. Two, three, four. So I'm going to do all four of these as opportunity fire, but I have to do them individually. So let's start with this one here. That way I'm not stretching. So these guys are going to start at 13, and we'll go down the. So let's start from this one right here. He's got 3 tubes, 13. What's his armor? Is 6.
Six.
Let's bring him to 7.
Opportunity fire is
-2.
-2. Moving is -1.
-1. Range is good. I think that's. Oh, you have APS.
Yeah.
So that's going to be 1, 2, 3. Dadgum. We started at 13. We went down to what?
Abrams are pretty bad.
Yeah, I know.
Boys. So yeah, it was 6 for the armor.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
-1 for op fire.
There should be 2 for op fire.
I'm sorry, 2.
And then
1 for
moving target. And then 3 for APS. So rolling 3 1s. It's going to be the same for everybody probably. Nope. So they first fired. This guy's got 1, so he's going to need a 1 as well. It's the same for everybody. So he needs a 1.
Are they all BMP?
Yeah.
Oh.
7. No. All right, and this one here is 3 BMPs. Need 1s. I got 1. Yeah. So that's what, 7? Oh, 6 points.
So then I got to roll a 14 or lower.
Yep.
And I rolled a 6. Oh, good.
Very good.
So just loses 1. Oh no.
Oh no, yeah, you flip it, and then that's what you have to roll, or whichever one. Who did you take that from?
Oh, I did. Yeah, it was 13.
13.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you still got that one.
Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, because I didn't want to take another one out of that one.
Yeah. All right, and then I've got
those ones.
2 tubes here, rolling 2 1s.
A 20 and a.
I think this is a 20. I think this is a 20. I can't remember. Oh yeah, because there's the 1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's a different game that I have.
Oh.
Bard song. I don't know if you've heard of
Uh-uh.
that.
I don't know that one.
All right. All right. So they all fired first fire. I didn't have this guy fire, but it's too far for him. Okay.
So then I can opt fire back.
You can opt fire back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I opt fire with my helicopter?
Yeah, absolutely you can.
I'm gonna take out the command structure.
Okay.
Here. So that is.
Okay.
Start off with a 17.
17.
And then your armor value is
3. 1, 2, 3.
Opportunity -2.
2 for opportunity fire.
I'm not moving. You're not moving.
Yeah.
You're in cover.
That's
which
2.
For whatever reason I can't find. Okay.
APS -3. 1, 2, 3. So you're at 7. Yeah, I think you're at 7. So you should have 2 7s.
It is what it is.
11 and 8. Dang it.
Whew.
So then they're fully
Final
fired.
fired. Yep. Mm-hmm.
So then I'm gonna up fire. Now it's each platoon. Like this
Yep.
platoon fires at that one, and that platoon fires at
Or
that
you could have them both fire. They get to pick. Each one
one. Okay.
can pick whichever way they're going to fire.
Those
are both.
threes?
These are both 3s. 3 BMPs. Single BMP. 2 BMPs.
Now there's taking out the battalion commander. It just gets rid of that stuff, right?
Yeah, it gets rid of the command points. I'd lose 3 command points. I'd also lose the ability to command somebody if they weren't in range.
Okay.
So that's another one of the things there. So
I guess I'll go 3 and 3.
okay,
These 3 on those 3.
okay,
So the starts with a 17.
okay.
Well, wait a minute. It says 10 actually. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Short.
Yeah. So
Short.
no, but you can double it.
Oh, that's right.
With the so you're still going to be able to shoot. It's just going to be like you have APS
Okay.
modifiers. So starting at 17, their armor's 3. 1, 2, 3. Which ones are you firing at? This one.
This one first.
Okay, he's in the clear. It is opportunity fire. 2 more there. Whose turn is it? It's Alpha Company. You were moving, so you're still a moving fire. So see how that works?
Yep.
1, 2. It is greater than your range, so it's another 3. 1, 2, 3. So you're down to 7. The target is entrenched, so that is down here. It's a -4.
Oh gosh.
1, 2, 3,
So
4.
1 basically.
No, you
APS.
still no. There's no APS because you're firing your main gun.
Oh.
APS only works against
like
missiles,
anti-tank.
anti-tank missiles,
Okay.
right? Or even RPGs. It'll
Oh.
slow projectiles, right?
Okay.
So yeah, so you're at I think a 3.
3. 3, 2 to 3.
So you want to try to weaken.
There's 1.
2 of them.
2.
Oh wow.
Damn.
Nice hit.
Man, on the entrenched ones too. So 2, 1. Here, I replace this. So that's going to be
That's BMP, so that's going to be 4 points.
4 points to you. Yep.
That'll be 12.
I need to roll a 4. I rolled a 4. So,
Oh, nice.
So he's still in command. All right. So still there. Wow, man, that sucked.
Yeah. Wow.
That was good.
And
Good
then-
shooting there. So this goes over here, BMP.
So then these 2 will fire at those 3.
Yep. We're gonna have the same odds.
Yeah. So 3 or better.
Yeah.
But with
So it's 2. Yeah. Nope. All right. Now that fire allowed me to do opportunity fire.
Right.
So now these guys can then return fire, and we can double the range to 16. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 11, 12, 13, 14. I think everybody's in range.
Yep.
Everybody's in range. So we're gonna do the same exact volley on those guys, but we're gonna do it with the main gun.
Okay.
So it's a little bit different. So we're gonna start at 8. And it's gonna quickly go down to 1 again. So we can go through the motion. We're just rolling ones.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So this time though, this guy. Oh, no, who is it? Well, he still has 3. So let's do 3 1s.
Oh, a 4 and a 5.
No. So he's final fired.
Oh.
This guy has got 1 tube. So or we'll do these guys here. Oh no. Well, they only have both of those only have 1. So here's this one. Need a 1. 8. This guy needs a 1. And this guy needs 2 1s. Ooh, a 2 and a 3.
Oh wow.
All right, so those guys have all final fired. All right, so I think that's all we have to go now on Alpha Company, right? Or did you have more stuff?
No. Well, he's going to move, but he doesn't get a second opportunity fire. That seems a little over.
Well, hold on.
Right?
He's fired twice.
He's fired once.
He's only fired once? Then yes, he get. Well, first off,
he moved, and then you fired, and then he op fired. So I thought if he moved, then you only get 1 op fire. You
okay.
get 2, do you?
No, hold on. You can only fire twice max.
Right.
So if you fired once and then you opportunity fired, that's done.
Okay.
So he fired one the first time, right?
No, there's nobody he could fire at.
Oh,
just
that's right.
moved
Okay.
one. He
So
just
hold on.
moved.
First off, use this color because you're firing your main gun, your green main gun.
Oh, yes.
Does that make sense?
Yes, that's right.
So when you opportunity fired the first time, you should have put this on.
Mhm.
And you haven't shot it again.
Mm-mm.
So then, yeah, you can
get
shoot
two
one more.
opportunities?
You can shoot up
Even
to
if you move?
even if you move. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep. It's basically stuff that's happening while you're moving.
Right.
You know.
Right.
And so now you would do flip both of this to final fired.
Mhm.
And that now you know that, and that's why we do it that way, so that you
Okay.
know that like, you know, you the first time you put the counter on, you have an opportunity to shoot again,
Right.
depending upon the scenario that you're in. So
Right.
yeah, you can opportunity fire whoever you want now.
Okay. All right. Well, let's take there's a
Was
three
it
counter.
threes? Was it threes? Is that what it was?
Yeah, the 3 counter
Mhm.
to that one again.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay, so you need the 3, and you have how many firing?
3.
3 of them. Okay.
3 on the first one. 8 and
Oh.
8. Nope.
No.
And then the 2.
Yeah. You can have them fire at the same one or different. Or?
Fire at them again.
Okay.
Because they're already pointing that way.
Okay.
And, ooh, a 1.
Got
I
one.
got one.
All right. So that's another
4 points?
2 points. Yeah.
BMP?
Yep. Russian BMPs are 2.
1, 2. All right. We're up to 14.
Now I need to
Final
roll.
fired.
Now I need to roll an 8 for troop quality.
Oh, right.
18, so he's suppressed. Lots of firing going on this one. Like I said, those tanks, man, 17 firepower, they can.
Yeah, they can reach.
They
out
can
and
reach.
touch. 2, 4, 6, 8. So they're still. They're not, but they are. And that's it for Troop A.
Okay. Now it's my tank company. So the first thing I'm going to do is, well, I don't know if that's the first thing I'm going to do. I may move and then break
Well, see,
column.
I've already final fired, so they
Yeah.
can't op fire them.
Mhm.
So then now they can haul freight without
Yep.
overly worried about it.
Mm-hmm. So that'd be 1.5, 3, 4.5, 5.5, 6.5. So I'm gonna move here and then break column.
Okay.
Except I'm gonna drop off he's gonna be here, and these guys are gonna be here. So that's when they broke off.
All right, so, but
yeah.
he can fire on them, right?
Let's see. Yeah. Yeah.
I guess he's kind of going through his own troopers there.
Oh yeah, he would be firing through his own
troop,
troops,
yep.
so he cannot fire through it. So there we go. Yep. Now the other thing is, would it hit that corner of that little blocking obstacle? So that's where I need to get my laser pointer out. All right. So they did a move order. Oh, they can only do fire. So let me back it up. Were they here? They were here.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So this gets to the point where I can only do a fire maneuver. So that means my maneuver that I do is only half a movement.
Oh, right.
So now what is it? It's at 9. So if that's the case, I was in column. So let's maybe keep them in column. But I got to get them out of column because, man, that's not good whenever they're being shot out in column. So I have 4.5. So that'd be 3. And then 5. Yeah, so I can only move 1 and move out of column.
Right.
Exit column is 2. So if I exit, that's 2, and then that'd be 3.5. So that's where I'm at. 3.5. Actually, I'm going to do it like this because I don't want artillery. Now, because I did that, I can fire.
Right.
The question is, can I range? 1, 2, 3, 4. What's my range on that? Oh, their main gun is only 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So, can't range. But to go into cover is half base, so I can't even do that. All right, so that's those guys. That's all they can do. The next one is Bravo.
So. Is that two? Yeah. 2, 4, 6. I don't know. It's 4, and then I can unload, right?
Mm-hmm. That's half base pay. Right. Yep, or not base pay, base movement. Yeah. There you go.
And but it's into that hex. They can't it's like go
no,
in.
no.
They don't.
It's 200. Yeah, it's 250 meters. Okay. You know, so it's like it's in and around there. They're staying in battle formation too within the platoon. So.
So that one's moved. All right, so 3, 6. That should be good.
Are you doing fire maneuver or just move?
I was gonna. Oh.
Oh, and you want to dismount them?
Yeah,
I got you. Yeah. Okay.
But that's not gonna work. I can't do it.
Is it 3 for that?
Yeah, it's 3. 3, 6.
Deployed, yeah. So you can move 1 and then deploy them, or.
Mm-hmm. No, I'll leave them.
Okay.
Now. And then this is 2, 4, 5, 6, 7.
No, it'd be 6 because that's on the road. It's to be a half actually.
So that's right, because I keep thinking they're deployed.
Yeah. Once they're a single vehicle, they're a column.
All right, so 2, 3, 4 going down slope. 4.5.
Yep.
5.5.
Yeah, 5.5 because that's a full one. Yeah.
7.5.
All right, now hold on real quick. We didn't think about something up here. Is this a commander? No, that's not a commander either. So these guys are effectively out of command. So in order to do what you did, you'd have to roll an 11, or in this case, a 13 or lower. You have to basically see if they can self-organize.
Oh, okay.
Does that make sense? But we skipped it. So, but that, I just want to let you know that, like, because I noticed your headquarters are both down here, right? And you got 2 platoons up there from there. So both of those guys in the next turn, you'd have to roll to make sure they can do anything.
Anything.
They can always return fire.
Right.
They can always opportunity fire. But in order to fire and move, they would have to be in command, and they're way outside that command range right now. It's kind of like a risky thing, while they're well organized, it's not too bad.
Right.
Boy, they start to get attrited, and then the troop quality goes way down.
And that's everything I can do.
Okay. Cool. All right, so let's get rid of the final fire stuff.
Oh, was I supposed to roll for that CW thing? You said an 8 or something?
That'll be next turn, at the beginning of next turn. So yes, we will do that. So let's get rid of all the markers.
So game turn 6.
All right, so let's go through the sequence. So the first thing is draw event card.
Oh, you already did that.
What's that?
Your CAS, you already did it.
Yeah. So draw event cards.
He starts with a 6. For every 100, he goes up by 1.
Hmm. Okay. All right. The next one is check EW effects. So yes. Now take one die. If you roll 8 or less, it removes this asset. So you want 8 or less. $15. Darn. So you're not going to get to use your MLRS. Oh, man. All right. So the next thing is place reinforcements.
You've got an asset available.
What do I do here? Is that what we do now? Not yet. Activation card. Let's do the activation cards first. If you picked yours out. Okay, all good there.
Yep.
Command phase. We remove the expired ones. So that MLRS.
It's gone.
Yeah. Oh, so wait a second. So you had to have used it last turn, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought if this was gone, you could have used it, but no. So it's gone. And then we'll flip that other one. What do I have coming? Oh, reinforcing fires. Okay, good. So reinforcing fires, that goes out 3 turns. So 1, 2, 3. So this is basically finally I'm getting Divardi in here. Help.
Mhm.
Well, not division. I guess it's Divardi. Next is receive op points. So we're both maxed out on those. All right, so I think we're at execute actions.
All right.
Is the board set? I think it is.
Yep. I used the rally on that one to take it from broken to surprise.
Oh, on the last round. Okay,
Yep.
cool. All right, who goes first? Cab Independence. All right, that's you.
All right. So I'm gonna take another shot at this.
Yeah. Okay.
Just
So
because it's
where are we at?
tradition.
So you start at what?
16.
16.
Where'd you go? Yeah, 16.
All right, it's direct fire. So his defense is 3. 1, 2, 3, down to 13.
Now, because he has 2 targets,
I think it's another 3 for high altitude. 1, 2, 3. So it's a 10. One die at 10.
In the 16. He lives to fight another day.
All right.
And that's purple. First fired. So I'm gonna flip them.
Yep. All right. So when you flip them,
You shoot them.
I can. Now, are your helicopters still in? Oh yeah, they are.
I got
So
one more turn.
So I'm not going to worry about it because you can't use fires right now, anyways. So I will let him do whatever you want to do.
Oh, that's right. I can't hit him with my artillery or
Yeah.
my mortars.
But you can get him in position. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right,
So
right.
that when if next turn happens, you can hit him.
I'm gonna move him and put him there.
Yep.
Can't do anything. Can't do anything. So the only person that could do anything is the actual battalion commander.
Mm-hmm.
Which we're gonna fire.
Okay. So you've got small arms and the main that you're going to have to use. So there it is by your hand.
Up there.
That one right there. So if you go back to the matrix.
Oh, I can't use my main gun.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
Can't use like
But
Beehive or anything.
right. But whenever you are adjacent, you're going to get a +2 on that, right? So it's 6. It'd be it's going to increase, because of that. What is the other thing that you get? It's really kind of hard to dislodge these guys out of there without an assault. So I don't know. I mean, like they're gonna take a pop shot at you as you drive by, but it might just be best to do what these guys do and just drive by. You know.
All right. I think we'll do that. So backing out, we don't count that one, so it'll just be 2 to back out.
Technically, if you back out, they don't have rules for backing out. You have to turn at 1 and then go.
Okay.
So that'd be 1 movement point just to turn.
3,
Yep. Yep.
then turn 4.
And then turn back. Yeah,
5,
exactly.
6,
Yep. Yep.
7, 8.
So you're just gonna move. You're not gonna fire or anything.
No,
okay.
No,
Okay.
I'm gonna try and bring that infantry up.
Where was this guy? Is he right there? The one that's out of line. Okay, gotcha. Okay, cool. So he just kind of moved around. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, you know, he could. Now they'll probably try and take a pop shot this time, but you're going to be rolling 1s. So yeah.
So that, because I can't do arty or mortars, that is all of battalion command. But he moved out, so you can see him now.
Mm-hmm. All right, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So he's in range of these guys. But the thing, what would you say, 15, 16, 17, 18? Yeah, so it's too far for those. But I'm fine. I'm not going to opportunity fire yet. All right, anything else on your side then?
That's all I can do.
All right, let's see what's happening next. Bravo.
Okay, so I need
Now,
to roll.
In this case, because they're dismounted, you'd have to roll an 11 for the infantry and a 13 for the vehicles.
So 11 for the infantry.
Otherwise, they just kind of sit there and look at each other.
A 3.
So they can do it. Yep.
Right.
And then for the Bradleys, once you get to them.
I'm just going to do 1. I'll just move the infantry first.
Yep.
And they have a leg movement of 3, if I remember, 4. If I remember. Okay, 4.
I think it's 4.
So they're going to go 1, 2, 3.
All right. So leg deployed and clears 2.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
So 2.
Yep.
Then that'd be 4, 5, so they can only move 1 spot.
And then it'd be 3 into the rough.
No, they're going up that hill. So
Okay.
Spend 1 point to go up, right?
Okay. Yep.
I assume that's
So
like
that'd be 3. Yep, to get up there. Yep.
So they only have a movement of 4.
Okay. Okay.
All right. So then the BMP, I got to roll a 13 or lower.
Mm-hmm. Got it.
4. All right.
So that's what I'm saying. I mean, like, it can be done, but it's about a 50-50 chance, you know,
Right.
if you can actually get anything.
I'm just going to move 2 because their main gun is 6. 2, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, they'll be on fire once I can see them. I can't see them. And
Well, these guys may be able to see them, but they won't be able to see them until they fire or do something. Does that make sense?
yes.
Because it's infantry and leg and cover. So that's 2 away.
Right.
So just because these guys can see them from here doesn't mean that they can see them.
Oh, even though they're the same troop, they wouldn't be like, "Hey, man, you might want to put down some suppression fire."
Honestly, I agree. It's like, Cav, they call it, recon by fire. You know, but recon by fire is not, firing for effects. You know, so it's kind of get them to do something. But I don't know. You would think that because I see where you're going, but because they're not looking through the same gun sight.
Yeah, because if I can get them there, that'd be 1, 2.
Yeah, you could get them into there.
No, they were there, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna spend 2 points and make them in the column.
Okay.
That's 2.
That's 3. It's actually 3 to move into column.
Oh, 3. That's right.
Yeah.
3, and then the turn is 4.
Uh-huh.
And then that was 1.
Actually, no, weren't they? Oh no, they were there. They were there. Yeah.
Yeah, because the infantry
Yeah.
moved up. So that's 4 total, and then that road was 1. That's 5, 6, 7, maybe 8, 9. I can get up there.
Oh boy.
And then he's done. Oh, they're not done.
You know what I would do? I don't know why I would move them there. Because, well, hold on, maybe because of the hill. Oh, yeah, because that would block terrain or
Right.
block line of sight. Yeah, you have to be up above to see them. Okay.
That's what I was
Yeah,
thinking.
it is.
And then
I
if
was
I
like,
could ever
I
get
would
my
stay in
artillery
cover,
back
you know.
online.
I would stay in cover, you know,
Yeah.
but that would be blocking terrain, so you couldn't see up there.
Yeah, I'm thinking at some point
Yeah, it will.
might get my artillery back.
You will.
I lost my MLRS, but that's all right.
No.
So they're in command, and I want to say it's 3 per section. Rough 3, 3, 6.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Before you go anywhere else, what? That's the same plane, right?
Mm-hmm. But that's blocking
Yeah,
terrain. That's
yeah.
why I moved there.
That is blocking terrain. Yeah. Okay.
So
Cool.
when I deploy, I can move my guys there.
Yep.
Two. Yep. And that's all for Company B. They already, they fired at the. That's right.
Okay. My brigade independence. I don't have any. So nothing on brigade. All right, these guys. All right, now we can fire. So, kind of see what's underneath there. You got. There's a battalion commander there, and those are both. There's their headquarters there. So 1, 2, 12, 13. It doesn't. I could shoot at the battalion command if I wanted to. Same range. So I think I only have 2 here, 1 here, 1 here, and 2 there. Oh, that's battalion command. So it's only these 3 that I'm dealing with right here. Okay. All right, and this guy here too. So let's try and do this. No, that'd still be a frontal attack. I think I have to roll a 1. So they're gonna take a pop shot at this little. So it starts at 5. It's a 1. So it's basically 3 1s off of the small arms on the battalion command.
Oh, right.
Okay, because I'm doubling my range to 4, but it all brings it down to 1.
Right.
Right. So 3 1s. Oh, what was that? That was this one here. 3 1s on the battalion command.
Oh, we got one.
I got one.
Oh my gosh.
I would say, what are the odds? But I know it's 5%. You know what I'm saying? So it's like.
All right, so I need a
12
or better.
Yeah.
A 4.
Yeah. So they're good.
Yep.
All right. So that's what? How many points? 4, 6. All right. Well, let's start with this guy here. He's suppressed. You know what I might do? I might just rally him. Because no. Hold on. He's a suppressed fire, but I'm still going to go with it because he's got 2 tubes. So from here, what do we got? They are at, what do we say? 13 power. So start at 13 minus, we're going to fire. So 6, so it's down to 7. Oh, it's ones. Didn't we say it's ones? It was ones with them not being suppressed, so it's going to be ones again. But we'll go through the motion.
Opportunity. Yeah, we don't.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It's not opportunity fire. Okay, so it's in the clear. Moving. Who's moving? Nobody's moving. It is not greater than. You're not in column.
Nope.
APS is 3. 1, 2, 3.
I think that's it. I think it's 4 or better, or 4 or less.
Wow, how could that be? Oh, but they are suppressed. These are suppressed guys, so that's 2, 1, 2. So that 2s. So these other will be 4s. Okay, so 2s for this one. I've got 2 2s.
Ooh,
19. Okay, so they fired. I'm gonna do all of the AP because they can fire twice, right? So I'm gonna do the ATGMs first, and then we'll come back and do the main guns.
Okay.
All right. So then this is only 1, but he needs a 4. Firing at the top unit. 4.
Oh, nice.
4 points. So he fired. This is only 1, so I need a 4 for him. Same one, top unit. Nope. And then that's it. Now I'll do their main gun, chain gun.
Okay.
So again, they're 1. Well,
Yeah,
these are definitely all
double draw,
1s.
yeah.
These are all 1s. Okay, so here I need 2 1s here. Top unit. Woo, 2. So he's final fired. The next one is only 1. He needs a 1. Oh, he got a 1.
Oh, wow.
All right, so he final fired. All right, and the last guy will shoot at the platoon here with his. He needs a 1. 18. Nope. Final fired. All right, that's all those guys. Oh, they fired. They first fired.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, next.
I was going to opt fire with the helicopters.
Yes, go for it. Yep.
So I'm going to put a pill into them.
All right.
So you didn't move, I didn't move.
Yep.
But
So
it is opportunity fire.
yeah. So you start with a huge number, right?
17.
17 minus 3. 1, 2, 3. In the clear. Opportunity fire is 2. 1, 2. Nobody moved. I am in cover.
Yep.
Oh no, I'm in trench, so that's -4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I think that's it, right?
Yes.
Oh, APS, another 3.
No, that's right.
So down to 5.
Right. So I get 2 at 5.
Yep.
$13 and a 10.
Now that was opportunity fire, so you'll have another opportunity.
And that is, what color is that?
Orange, or or it's actually yellow. I think it is yellow.
All right. And then, so all of these guys, if they're in range, can opt fire back.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So
Now they should have all been designated before you made that roll, but that's fine. That's what we, like it's like who all is going
right,
to
right.
opportunity fire.
Okay.
But that's go for it. I mean,
But
but
they were all going to
yeah.
fire at the same one.
Yeah, that's fine.
So we'll take these 3 into that one.
Okay,
as
so
well.
what's the range? The range is more than 10, right?
Yes.
So you're gonna okay. So you start at what, 17?
17.
Minus 3 for armor.
Mm-hmm.
Minus,
2 for opportunity.
2 for opportunity.
And then your armor. Did you do that already?
Yeah, I did the armor.
Okay.
Nobody's moving.
Nope. Nobody's suppressed. You are entrenched. So that's
Oh, who's
4.
suppressed?
You're not. Nobody.
No. Yeah, but I'm entrenched, so that's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, because this is main gun round, it's not APS.
Right.
So, but you are firing double range, so
Yes.
that's 1, 2, 3. So it's effectively the same thing. So you're rolling 5.
And
3 of them. And that's to this guy here, right?
Yep.
Got 1.
4.
Got him. He's the last one there. All right, so
That's worth 2 points or 4 points?
that's worth 2
2.
points.
First fired, op fire. So those get main gun is white.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And that was for that one.
Mm-hmm.
Was anybody else shooting? I couldn't.
No, I was just gonna do
Just
that.
that one, okay.
The 3 tank platoons.
Okay.
I didn't want you guys firing back at my lone battalion commander.
Yep.
And the rest of them are ATGs. They had no
Gotcha.
range.
Okay. All right. So that's everybody from this one. The next is going to be Alpha.
That's my guys. So I need to roll a 14 or better to see if they can round the corner and fire, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
A 4.
Okay,
Wow.
so they're good.
Yep. So they can round the corner and fire
Mm-hmm. Now,
at half movement. Okay.
at half, yeah. So this is a fire maneuver. So they've got 4.5 points to move. Let's think this through, because you don't want to round the corner and column if you don't have to.
I have to.
You come around there, and let's do my shot. I've only got one guy. Well, yeah, I've only got one tube that can fire at you. So what are we going to have? We're going to start off with 13, and you've got what? A 6. So that brings me down to 7. Now it is opportunity fire. You are a moving target.
Yeah.
And then the target is in column, goes back up 3. 1, 2, 3. Which is helpful.
And then that AES or whatever.
Then your APS is going to bring it down 3. 1, 2, 3. So we're back at 4. Yeah. All right. So I got a 4, which is actually pretty good. That's the best odds I'm going to have from a BMP on a tank. So I need a 4 less. 13. Nope. All right. So first fired on that. Now you probably want to come out of column.
Yep. That's what I was going to do.
That would give me another opportunity to fire. Okay.
Yep.
So now I'm going to fire my chain gun at you. And the range is 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now I'm not going to get the double -3 on it. Okay.
Right.
But I start at 8, subtract 6. That's at 2. Opportunity fire. I'm already at a 1, right? Yeah. So I get a 1 to do something. It's almost like why even do the math? Right, it's a 1, Wow. 12. No. So now he is final fired though. And you have the field.
6, 7. All right. I'm within range.
Yep.
But I did move.
Yeah. All right. So let's go. You're starting at what?
17.
17. So the armor on that's 3. 1, 2, 3. He's in defensible terrain here. So that is rough, which is I think a 2, right?
Yes.
Yeah. It's it's only -1. So it's -1. Okay.
Wait, isn't he a white armor
though? No, he's light armor. So that's leg. So it's -1.
Okay.
This right here is for if it is in an assault.
Oh,
so that's second if in an assault area. So all right. So we did armor and terrain.
Mm-hmm.
It is not opportunity fire.
Nope, my turn. But I am moving.
Moving fire is -2. 1, 2. The range is good. The target is in cover, so that's 1, 2. So it's down to 9 right now. No overstack. So yeah.
Well, what about that AF?
Remember, you're finding your main gun.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's
So
right.
you got 9.
And
You
I
got 4 9s. See, so this is when it gets scary, right? 4 9s. This guy's done. Well, I say it, but there's a 6. Yeah, you got him. All right. So he's done. Another 2 points for you.
All right. And then that's red.
Wow, you got that. And you're gonna roll me on my right now.
Oh, they did up fire. That's right. So they're gonna move 1. So you're gonna up fire him.
Okay, hold on. So what's the situation?
They're gonna move.
Yeah. So as soon as you move, so who's moving? That guy's moving there. These are the only guys that can shoot because all these guys have final fired, or these 2 guys have final fired.
All right.
So he could shoot him. So yeah, go ahead and move 1. And what's the range when you move 1? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So he can fire. They can't. So he will fire now. So he's going to fire 2 ATGMs. So he's at 13, firing at that one. So it's minus, so it brings me down to 7. I think it's, what do we say? It's going to be a 1, right? Opportunity fire is -2.
Moving target.
Moving target is 1. APS is, yeah, so it's 1. So I've got 2 1s, right? Oh, a 2.
Wow. Yeah, welcome to the club.
Welcome to the club. All right, so he fired. So now what's he going to do next? Is he going to keep moving, or is he?
2, 4, 6. So wait.
Well, where was he at?
He's right here.
Okay, so
Just move.
that's a cost of 2,
2.
right? Yep.
2, 4.
So at 4, let me range that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whoa. 13, 14, 15, 16. At 16, he can double his range, right? So he will fire main gun starting at 15. First fire. All right, and then. All right, your armor is 6, so it's gonna bring it down to 9. Opportunity fire is 7. Moving target is 6. Greater than range is 3. I think that's it. Oh, APS. Oh no. I'm sorry. This is direct fire.
Okay.
So it's 3.
All right.
Okay. I think that's it, right? 3. All right. So I've got 2 3s. There we go. Ready? 3s. 15 and a 4.
That's not a 4 there.
Yeah, it's a 4.
Nice.
All right. So he first fired. All right. Now what are you gonna do?
Shoot. 12. Oh, sorry. 2, 4. He can only move there and fire. So he's gonna take a long range shot.
Okay. Where's is now? He didn't move again.
No, he was here, so that's 2.
Yeah.
First shot. 4.
4.
But he only has a movement of 9, so if I move there, that's 6.
Yes, yeah. Well, technically, what you're supposed to do is say what you're doing first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not like you kind of, but you did the same thing I do. Like when I was playing, I was like, oh, I can't make it that far, so I guess I just decided to change my thing. But so what you need to do in your head is plan it out and then say either way. Because what happens is it depends on. Well, yeah, I guess in this case they're still moving. So
Yeah, it was 2, 4.
actually, it's 2 4,
2,
right?
4,
Yeah.
They couldn't move 6, so that's what I was trying to do is get in the range.
Yeah.
So
Well, you're still in range. You
fire.
would just
Yeah,
get
I said
the
double
negative
them.
modifier. Yeah. All right. So you're gonna fire direct fire on these guys
Yep.
then, right? Okay. So you're starting at
17.
17.
Those are Brad's.
Yep.
So 17s.
Yep. And then so the armor on these guys 3, 1, 2, 3.
And
He's
I'm
in the
moving
clear. Moving fires 2.
to
Yep. What's next?
greater range
Yep.
-3.
1, 2, 3. Yep.
He's
in cover.
You're in cover, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
There's
-2.
Yep.
And then that AFPS or whatever.
No, because you're firing
A main gun.
main gun. Yep.
And then that's it.
Wow, that's it.
Because I'm not firing
Yeah.
from the side or the rear or any of that stuff. We're head to head.
And this is not opportunity fire
Nope.
because this is your fire. Okay. So I think you got 2.
3.
Oh, here you go. There you go.
3 at 7 or better.
Wow. Okay, these guys may be done. It's a 9, a 5. So you got 1. Damn. Okay. So another 2 points to you. I got to roll a 10. 8 to 10. 19. He is suppressed. All right. So let's see what I can.
Final fire.
Yeah, that's a final fire for him. Now let me see something right quick. So where is he at? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. He can fire his main gun. There's only one of them. Might as well.
Right.
So he's going to start at 8. I think it's going to be a 1. So I need a 1.
Yeah.
Need a 1. And he will final fire this. Need a 1. 8. Okay. So final fire there. And then this one here. 1, 2. 16. No, that's right. If he's done, then I can't range him.
Yep. He's done.
Okay. All right. I was waiting one more X for that to go.
Then
All right.
2, 4. So if it's firing, well, they can't fire.
Yeah, they don't have fire. They only have move or fire and move.
Move or fire, yeah. So we're just gonna move. 2, 4, 6, 8.
Okay. All right. So at 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 16. Oh, he's just out of it range there.
Oh yeah, because they all final fired.
They all final fired, but he could have fired range 16,
right.
But that's range 17. So I'm sure you planned it exactly like that.
Yeah. No, trying to move.
Yep.
Let's get where we're going.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. That's everything for me.
All right. What's next?
That's it. That's all of A company.
Okay. Who's next? Tank. Okay. So now he is on fire maneuver. Okay. So let's see. How do I want to do this? He can fire to there, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what he's going to do. He's just going to fire. He's going to final fire at that platoon there. So he's going to start at 15 minus 6. That brings it to 9. No terrain. Nobody's moving.
Nope. No opportunity.
Oh, actually, I'm sorry. So hold on. Because he's fire maneuver. That's why I was saying because he's fire maneuver, he's considered moving.
Oh.
Even though he hasn't moved anywhere,
okay.
He's considered moving. So it's a moving fire. So that's -2. It is double the range. 1, 2, 3. Targets. I think that's
it.
That's
you're
it.
firing your main weapon, right?
Yep. Okay. So I got 2 4s.
Oh, a 3.
A 3.
Yeah,
You got
did.
one. All right. He's final fired. So that's what, another 4 points?
This is 1. has to roll an 8. 17.
So he's suppressed. There you go.
All right, so then he's going to op fire back into them.
Yep, he should. So then he'll final fire.
Yep.
All right. So what's he starting at? He's starting at
17.
17. Their armor is 5, so it brings it to 12. Opportunity
is 2.
fire is 2.
They're technically moving.
Um,
Yeah, fire maneuver.
no. He is moving. So
Right.
it's a moving target, -1. Yep.
Then that
Range.
AFPS thing.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
That should be it, right?
That's it. Yeah. So you got
Two
two
and six.
sixes. Yeah.
Uh, 12 and a 14. Doggone it. All right, so they op fired. That's it.
Okay. So now he final fired, but he can still move. Oh no. Well, yeah, that was his fire,
That was
and this
his
is all
fire.
up to
Yep,
fire.
yep.
So he could then continue to move.
Yep.
And I think he will move. Actually, no, it's his half of his movement, right?
Right.
I can use to move him into cover. So basically, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna basically move him into cover as his half movement. Does that make sense?
Yep. Yep.
I'm gonna do the same thing with this guy here. He's gonna go into cover, and I don't think he can range that though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you know what? He's not going to go into cover because I got to get him closer to range. So that'd be 2, 2, 4.
Then if he's at 4, then he's going to take an op.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
So that's within 20.
Is it? Yeah.
It's got to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Oh, it is. That's right. Yeah. So that's right. I was trying to get to 16. So.
Yeah. Now I got a 20 on mine.
Okay. Yep. So you're starting at 17.
17.
Minus 5 brings it to 12.
Minus 2.
Opportunity.
Minus 1.
For what?
Moving target.
Moving target. Yep.
And then the extra
Double range. 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
And then that APF.
No, not on this
main
one.
gun.
Main
That's
gun.
right.
Yeah. So yeah, you got a 6.
6. 2 6s.
2 6s. Dang, this guy may be done.
I don't know, man. I'm rolling. Really bad.
6 is a good number. 8.
7 and an 8.
7. Oh man.
I scared him.
All right,
You gotta
yeah.
go change those shorts.
Exactly. All right. So he first fired. So now this guy's gonna first fire, and he's gonna fire back. So he's starting at 15, minus 6 brings it down to 9, and
2.
opportunity.
Then you're
Moving
so
fires
that's
2.
Not in
Double
cover,
range.
Double range. Minus
1,
3.
2, 3. So I'm at 2.
That's it.
Yeah. So I got 1, 2.
You only got 1? Oh, it's the
Yeah.
commander,
16.
Right?
Yep. 16. So he first fired there. Okay.
So every op fired. It's your turn.
Yeah.
Which
Every
means
op
you move.
fired. Now, you op fired. This guy can do his same.
All right.
So he's going to do his same thing again. Rolling for a 1 on the battalion commander, right? I could have done it earlier, but I was like, I'm like, oh, just trying to milk it. Need a 1. It's 19. Nope. All right, so he's final fired. All right, now we're done with this, and it's my independence. So he is not fired. So he's going to try and. It really doesn't matter to shoot this down because it's gone next turn, right?
Right. But it's a ton of points.
It is a ton of points, but I've
8
kind of
points.
I've already got you on that one.
Right, but still,
So,
16 more
yeah.
points.
What I'd rather do is shoot down your UAV, but the thing is, I cannot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can. I'm
Yep.
within range. So now I'm shooting that away. So I'm shooting backwards, right? So
Oh, right.
so
right,
this is
right.
an example where so he's gonna
Well,
fire.
right.
They're gonna start at where are those guys at? 13, and then we'll go down 4? I think his armor's 4.
That is I haven't actually looked at that guy.
It should be right underneath there. Yeah, 4. Yep.
4, yep.
1, 2, 3, 4. It's not opportunity fire in this case.
Mm-mm. And I don't
Uh,
get the movement thing.
nobody's
so the only
moving.
thing I get is the high
Yep.
to aerial, so
Yep.
it's -3.
Mm-hmm. -3. 1, 2, 3. Now, but I'm firing from my side.
Right.
So it's going to be a -3 for that. 1, 2, 3. So I'm at 3 now.
Okay.
But I've got 2 tubes at 3. 12 and 11. No, I'm going to save. That was the first fire, and he can only fire that once per turn. So now my UAV can do something though, and I actually have artillery right now. So maybe I don't want to do anything. Maybe I just want to continue to kill that one guy, and then
Because he can move here, right? And then they could hit the location. It's not one.
oh, that's right. You've already done your fire, so
Right.
yes. So I'm going to flip this to 2, right?
Mhm.
Now I can fire at both of these things.
Right.
And I think the first thing I'm going to fire at is the daggum ADA.
Yep.
So that's what this one's going to be. So they're starting off HE of 10. Indirect fire is different though. So defensive value of your SHORAD is I think 3,
2.
right? Is it only 2?
2. Yep.
Okay, so 2, 1, 2. Nobody's suppressed.
Nope.
Nobody's in cover.
Nope.
So yeah. So it's going to be 3
At 8.
at 8. Got him. Got up with a 5. All right, that's good. So that's going to be an other. So that's 2 victory points. 1, 2. I'm sure that goes there. That was the first one. Now I'm going to fire the second one at the mortars.
Again, defensive 2.
So it'll be the same thing, 8s.
Yep.
So 3 at 8s. 2. So that's another 4 points. Mortar. We're almost gonna. Oh yeah, I think we're just about finished this. So, so other independents that I have, I did move that one. The Sam's did his thing. He's already final fired. So yeah, so that's the talk. So that's it. So now we're only halfway through the game. That's halfway.
Right.
You know. Or did you have any thoughts before you?
Oh, I like it. I like it a lot. I like the concept of it.
Yeah.
And I like that you've got the other maps for like real world situation, like
Milwaukee
the German
Gap.
ones.
Yeah. And yeah.
So that's because doing it on this map wouldn't interest me very much, but actually doing it on a map where it could actually happen.
Yeah. So that's the Milwaukee and the Syrian map
Yeah,
over there.
Syrian map. Yeah, that's what. And if it's real world, if there's going to be eventually like the Ukraine, Belarus, Latvia, Estonia, and up in the Baltic area, and if it's going to bring that stuff in, that would be my one. If it's going to be like an add-on.
I agree. It's so you can already
so
see like we could add
Russia and China.
Yeah, we could add PLA. We could add all sorts of Taiwan. We could get the whole Taiwan thing going. a whole lot more stuff. You could have different order battles. I think what I like though about this right here is like the Russians have doctrine that's kind of inside the
Right.
cards and all that. So we'd have to, for those other nationalities, kind of find that doctrine flavor that would make them a little different than the
Right.
next one.
Right.
Otherwise, you're just dealing with different vehicles with different looks, same stats, maybe,
Right.
but I agree. I like the whole
US,
actual possibility.
U.S. South Korea versus North Korea with
Mhm.
a possibility of China.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, it is definitely. It's not a monster game, like by any chance,
Yeah.
but because it's so methodical, and I think it's still pretty light when it comes to, like you said, you're just going through.
Oh
And,
yeah, as long as you follow the steps.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No, it's at no point did I feel confused or lost.
Yeah.
I mean, there were some tactical questions, and hey, what does this mean?
Yeah.
But other than that, no,
Yeah.
it's not a lot of them where it's like, oh my, I've got no
Mhm.
clue what's going on,
Yeah.
and you just kind of tune out.
Ultimately, it still is, kind of showing real doctrine.
Right,
I mean,
right.
so
Nope. No, I like it very much.
yeah, that's cool.